as I begin recording. So, last session you started off at camp, sending a message to Vellum, though he replied, indicating that he wasn't in fact dead. He sounded resigned to his fate, telling everyone else not to come and not to risk dying to the dangers of Morthholm. After some discussion, the idea was proposed to not let him know you were coming, so as to retain the element of surprise. You also spoke of trapping Morthax's soul in the soul stone you found embedded within her heart. Desperate times, desperate measures, and all. You discussed the sunken ruins you were soon to approach, the place where Bronn the Blackened, the personal smith to Nogdur Ashbite, the shamed Dwarven king, fled to after Nogdur was deposed. Angus seeking to speak to Bronn's spirit in order to find a way to cleanse the remnant of the Cannibal King, the legendary item set once worn by Nogdur, recalled information of these sunken ruins, once called Morthholm, by the dwarves who adopted and expanded upon them. The underground city of mausoleums and catacombs seemed to have been abandoned approximately 2 centuries ago. You explored the idea that perhaps this clan was invaded and taken over by the black dragonborn of House Morthax that now prowls these lands. You then took a moment to mentally check in with everyone to see how they were faring, to lift away the darkness of any clinging sorrows, and Angus had a moment with Grunker while doing so. Then you sat down for watches. Grunker contacted his mother with a commune spell and reassured him. She reassured him that soon they'll be able to physically speak to one another once again. Helbert did some hole digging and some mild excavation. Meanwhile, during Dejar and Angus's watch, Angus communed with a far darker presence, attuning to the cursed signet ring of the remnant of the Cannibal King, and contacting Nogdur himself. The presence of Nogdur said that it would give Angus the power to weaken the soul of Morthax to bind it, and while it was reticent to divulge the secrets of dark shamanism, the oldest form of necromancy, it would grant him the means to unstrike him, Nogdur, and Bronn from the ancestral pantheon. After the communion, Angus provided Dejar with a pep talk, and the morning after you set off, and a few hours later found yourselves on the outskirts of the sunken ruins. You crept up the base of the ziggurat-like structures, finding it swarming with many black dragonborn, trying to find out how to get inside, led by a dragonlance riding some sort of shadowy winged beast. As you were discussing plans, you heard chatter, yelling, and 2 fiery explosions in the distance, drawing the attention of the Dragonborn. Apparently, the Temple Guardians had been awoken, and Dragonlance yelled out, "Idiots! Show them your amulets! We too are awakened!" Which only Helbert understood. And that's where we left off. So I bring everyone back to the map.
Hooray!
True.
Oh boy, I can't wait to murder some people.
So, as you hear 2 fiery explosions off in the distance, the attention of the Dragonborn is apparently drawn to that location. And you watch. Well, actually, who's the closest to? Okay, you wouldn't be able to see this, Iska.
No, that's fine. I was just reset the fog of war, and Liska had seen shit. So.
Oh right. Okay. You see some sort of flicker of blue light off in this direction, Liska.
Alright. Like, friendly blue light? Blue light I'm familiar with?
Blue light of doom.
And some sort of cackling shriek. Followed by...
Like...
Oh.
Well, I'm, like... Blue light I'm familiar with? Friendly blue lights? And what kind of shriek? A shriek of pain? A shriek of anger?
It's not a... it doesn't seem to be some sort of shriek of pain or anger. But, let's see. Who's here right now? Saoyun Velleman Grunker. You would have heard this sort of cackling before. It's a long time since you last heard it. Specifically, when dealing with an animated flaming skull within the tomb of the Shamed King.
Shame Valen's not here, Janner.
Oh, right, yeah, Valen's not here, my bad.
I thought you might have meant Hilbert, but then it just became known that, okay. Okay. Oh, shit.
Another fire explosion rings out.
Hey, what do you see over there, young lady?
Mostly just fire. Can't really see anything in particular, but, I'm hiding behind the corner. And she's gonna peek out just a little bit. She see anything? Oh. It looks like they're fighting. She's gonna like zoom back in. It looks like they're fighting flaming skulls.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird, but this is the Morbog. Seems kind of like their shtick.
Now just sort of furrows her brow for a moment as if she's thinking, and then just sort of has a mildly surprised look, but also sort of a defeating sigh. Oh, great.
So I say we try to use this as an opportunity to sneak by. And try to get past them and whatever these flaming skulls are. It's interesting to see them get attacked by the warlock.
I like that idea. I'm used to just wondering about it, taking the opportunities when they come.
Right. Okay. Well, Liska is going to, since they still do have pass that trace, Liska is going to move here. So she's straddling these two kind of boulders above the muck, and she's going to brace herself against the wall, and she's going to essentially stick her hand out and be like, "Here, I'll toss you. I won't tell the elf."
What?
Sorry, it's a joking. It's a joking torment. Sorry, never mind.
You'll have to yeet me.
You'll have to eat. Don't tell me. So yeah, Liska will get a hand on Kruka, and I mean, she can help. I realize, because now that I can see, there is a rock right there, so we probably could just move along the wall if we wanted to. But it's up to y'all if you want.
I mean, I see nothing but blackness.
I can't see anything.
So there's like a couple of stepping stones ish.
I mean, some of us do have the Ring of Water walking.
That's true. Some of us do have that item.
We can skirt around if there's an option. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna throw Grunka at, but I'm sure you got your reason.
It's gonna be to land.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, let's just be like, okay, seeing now that she actually gets a better look around the corner, let's be like, okay, just move along the stones. Try to be careful, they look almost slippery? I do not know yet. And then she is going to move with alacrity born of her mountain folk hooves and
Much like a...
not.
Oh, God.
Goat.
I was gonna say, yeah, much like a goat among the hills.
Yes.
She is going to move without having to worry about the terrain. And make sure that before she goes, she's gonna be like, hey, Sevilla, get in the middle of it.
Right, hang on.
I can't hear you over the sound.
Yes. So, say again?
So she asks Severe to stay in the middle of us so that we can maintain pass without a trace.
Will do. And then she's going to hop up on the rock, kind of bounce on the edge,
And then she moves.
going to follow your lead.
I was gonna say she does like a goat on a hill. She bleats very loud.
Is this where we should also meme about the fact that goats can climb on almost anything?
Almost
That
complete
is-
vertical surface, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly the intention
Suddenly-
with the mountain folk.
Suddenly, Liska being very much more terrifying with climb speed.
Jesus. Snark is gonna have a kind of a rough time, but extend body over to the other side of the rock and just curl up. Yes, okay, this works.
I am so tempted to fireball right in the middle of it.
This is the one time they're fighting and we're not involved. Just enjoy it.
Well, yeah, and plus it's a flame skeleton. You've faced it before. You should know that they're probably immune to fire.
We can tank it. It's more about hitting the others.
As you keep low to the long grass, trying to hide behind as much rubble as you can.
This girl will chill here and offer hands to people to get down from the rocks.
Is this the acidic goopy muck that we've been running into?
Yes, this is. So probably
I'm
not.
glad I've been on the rocks then.
Yeah, not the best thing to actually stand in it.
I mean,
But,
Stand.
Unless you have ring of water.
Yeah, there you
Again,
go.
if you're walking
You're
on
s-
acid, it's
You're
still
still,
burning.
you're still on acid. Like Ring of Water walking, you could technically walk on lava, but you're still going to take lava damage.
I did and I have.
it's more about the few steps we actually do take on it.
You hear another cackling bout of laughter as just above you, Liska, you can see blue light emanating from one of the upper tiers.
We know that we know we have to go through this one, right? Or like go up north. Right? Other people in the party?
I have no idea.
Was Liska able to help?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm making sure I'm able to actually cross.
Yeah. Like it's you have like yeah, just follow the rocks. And then she'll help in this last little bit. If you want to get off here, you can. But she'll help with the crossing, kind of offer a hand to get people down.
I am short.
Remember, we are technically a 5 feet square for each block, so we can stack on top of each other.
Okay, so for sake of clarity here, because I don't see there's no chat log anymore, so I don't know the answer to the results of things. Where the fuck are we going? We're going north, right?
I remember there was like an entrance to a tunnel. And I don't remember if it was in this guy or if it was further up north. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I say we go up because then we have the option of skirting around if we need to. Whereas in the right now we're in the middle of a fucking battle.
Oh, right.
Speaking of which, you see this long, thin beam of blue energy zip overhead.
Oh, Jesus.
We should keep moving now.
I told it's going to move forward.
That's because they moved forward as well, away from the ball of fire.
As a
Just gonna quietly go this
bright
way.
blue ball of fire erupts within the center of this of this group.
Oh, gotta be careful with spawns
It
like this.
echoes
Sometimes
echoes throughout the clearing.
Gotta be careful, H1. Sometimes there's poo gas, and it can ignite very easily.
And you see above you a glowing blue point of light.
It's because like Merchant's like, come the fuck on.
Why is everyone still back there? Sounds like this. I'm glad Hilbert wanders off by himself. I don't have to worry about other people. Just gonna peek around corners. He doesn't remember why he's trying to be sneaky, but he's being cautious regardless.
Yes, come on.
Trying to... Listen, I have steady footing, not fast.
Really short
Natural
distances.
sprinters.
Yeah,
Big
I'll
brain.
sprint here to 5 feet away. I'll get there in the time that it takes me to fall over.
Sprinting is just falling in a direction.
Yeah, catching yourself a little bit along the way. It's a controlled, hasty stumble.
Not wrong.
And I shouldn't be going. I don't mean to be going in the big jumps that I'm doing. Just like, there we go.
Okay, I just want you to know that you're like going over enemies.
You're in the line of fire.
I thought the enemies were over here. I was
Like
going over here.
there was a Dragonborn standing right there.
But isn't? He's over here now, I think.
I'm just saying that you're also getting far enough away that Severe's cloaking isn't working.
I think that's more because Jen is trying to juggle all of these things going on while moving Severe's.
Please help me.
So, Jenner, is it the safe assumption that Severe is sticking with us
Yes,
in the location
yes.
looking at his ass?
Severe and Tikalia are both right alongside you.
Okay, I make it a little easier for you so you don't have to feel like it's urgent that you're moving.
Yeah, but if Hilbert is just sitting there wandering forward, Liska will grab him by the scruff of his robes and like pull him back. Yeah,
That's
right out of
funny.
the way to the fireball. And then she's going to like sidle up against this wall that they're all standing next to and look back at Sal. And I guess to Kalia. You're like, okay, where the fuck are we going again? A lot of stuff has changed in the brief 30 seconds we've been moving. Where are we going?
Things are on fire now.
Not here!
Yes, but there's a direction, a specific place we're trying to go. There's a secret fucking passageway.
It was far to the north.
Liska's looking at
Jenner,
Takalia
can I
because
use
Takalia's
my
the one that
dwarven-
actually
Oh,
knows.
Yeah. Tikalia kind of points directly ahead towards the north.
North?
Yes,
Okay.
up towards the north.
Okay. And
And you see the temple up ahead. You can see what looks like several large braziers arrayed around the first tier of this kind of partly sunken ziggurat. Inside them appear to be skulls, northern skulls. You see large, partly melted ritual candles, sort of eternally drizzling molten wax atop their craniums. Some of these large candles burn with this sort of bright, gusty blue flame. Others appear to be unlit.
No take candle.
what? Oh, no, take candle gadget. Kobolds.
Joe, we're going up. North.
Question.
We're going north.
Do these skulls, these floating flaming skulls, do they look like dwarven skulls?
They do.
Okay. This kid's gonna turn back. It's like, okay, so I think the place that Takalia is putting, like, it has a bunch of, like, braziers with skulls on them. And they look dwarven, and those floating skulls look dwarven. So they probably are going to attack us. So does anybody know a way that we can get past them, magical or otherwise, that would allow us to not catch on fire.
Oh,
I might
my.
have an idea.
Oh, who's that, Ducky? Sorry, Ducky. So, sorry, I saw your little mouse icon like pass right in front of my field of vision where I was looking on the map.
Well, we don't need to actually. What's the word? Work with invisibility to move past them as we did with you before. A simple invisibility spell on some of us could do the trick.
You don't think that? Well, I mean, I don't know how these work. I mean, like maybe invisibility would work. If you think it would, then I'm down to try.
You see, Liska up ahead. The cloaked leather, the leather cloaked dragonborn holds up some sort of amulet from around his neck and points it towards the large flame skull. And you watch as the flame skull, the light flickers out and it drops down to the ground. The firelight fades, motionless.
Liska's gonna turn around and is like, okay, I came up with a plan. You know those weird like amulets that all the people we've been killing are holding? It looks like those disable pistols. So if we have those, we should be able to like stop them from attacking us.
Oh, they did say something about the amulets just now.
I have 6 of those.
Liska's gonna look
I
back
have
to
5.
Albert. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, where's your, I think I said it. Was nobody listening? I was trying to be quiet.
Out of character, he did tell
No, he did.
everyone.
He very much didn't.
Did.
Because it happened, Jenner told that information, and then we ended the session right there.
I recall Herbert saying,
Nope. It would be acting completely different if he had.
it's so vivid. I remember maybe it was like squeaked out and we thought it was end of session or something. I don't know.
You might have
Point
been
is,
just in
he's saying it
crazy.
now.
Yeah, you might have been in like crazy dementia Robert mind. You thought you
Look,
said it.
I am
but-
always in crazy dementia Hilbert mode, but that doesn't mean anything. Anyway,
Alright,
he's saying it now. That's the important part. We can just shrug it off as like maybe old man, maybe
Yeah.
people were. He does
Like-
ramble.
Yep. So yeah, Liska's gonna like look at Homer's like next time, just pertinent information, be a bit more vocal. But
Okay.
Stajar and Angus, you have like pass out amulets to everybody.
There you go.
Okay.
One for you. One for you. Quick question. You gave me a bunch before. Did you not take those off your sheet, or did you pick up 6 more?
I picked up 6 more.
Yeah, Jajal's been very.
You've killed a lot. You've killed a
We
lot.
have killed a lot, which is why
she's been very.
this is
very
completely
lethal.
feasible.
If we go by count of how many we could have picked up, I think we could have had 2 each.
Oh, I just want to say I also happen to have 2 amulets just on my person.
Strangely, Hilbert's the only one who doesn't have one of those. 'Cause
Whatever that for the.
Awakened
Awakened
amulet, yeah.
Yeah, I also have one.
I don't directly
Alright,
have
let's
one. on
stroll
my
in
sheet.
there, big dick.
Yeah, Liska's gonna put hers on. She has 2 because why not? She's gonna put 1. She's gonna hang it off the front spike of her shield, so she can just hold up her shield. But also she's just gonna have one around her neck just in case. Like somehow she loses her shield.
Okay, so
She's
that brings
wearing
up
2.
This brings up a question which I will save for later because of the awkwardness of it. Either way, I don't have an amulet currently in my sheet, but I think we can just hand wave that from there. Everybody has enough amulets to.
everyone has excess amulets.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
party inventory, so you should.
All right, yeah, we have that now.
Yeah, I
How do you access that?
It's the top right
party
of your
inv-
character sheet. There's one of the tabs.
Yeah, so I must do this.
Already inventory. That's the
Scratch
one.
pad. Is it just a drag and drop thing?
Yeah, basically. So let me do this.
I can't find it. Where is it?
On your sheet.
Oh,
the
on my
top
sheet.
bar.
Party inventory. There we go. Oh boy.
So you see the Dragonlance figure at the very top of this temple. He's going to spend 5 feet of his movement to mount up onto his shadowy beast, and he watches it takes off into the air.
I do not know how to give it to people. This is annoying.
Oh, you gotta take it off, I think. No? Okay. How the fuck do you take things out of the party inventory?
Drag and drop.
Oh, I
There we go.
everything vanished.
Well,
I'm guessing
got a
like
fire.
shift, drag, and drop. Who knows?
I have nothing.
Anyway, so homeboy took flight. Which direction is he headed?
Seems to be headed directly up now to get probably to get a better view of the surrounding chaos.
Okay, so I do not know how to split them off. That's the problem.
I've just been splitting them in half until there's one left. There you go. Beach trying to figure anything out.
Where were we
Okay.
taking?
The amulet.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. So with that in mind, are these two still fighting?
You can see the Shadow Stalker brings up his amulet once again, aims it towards the other Flame Skull, and he watches the skull seems to the blue fire of the skull seems to flicker out once more, and it drops to the ground, motionless.
I will also just make the party aware that Flying Fuckboy McGee has taken off.
Ooh.
You know, hey, I got a question. Why don't we try and take their amulets? It would be really funny to see them get killed by their own sentries.
Would be funny.
And
Hey,
oh shit!
hey,
And that way, the sentries kill them, and we don't have to worry about fighting them later.
How do we take them?
I don't know, going in a scrap. Are we trying to sneak still, or are we trying to do a violence?
I think he was trying to sneak.
Okay.
I'm being very sneaky.
I mean, unless someone has the capability of like stealing stuff from afar that people are wearing.
Badly not.
I do have
Anyone got those the grabby ghost hand thing?
Mage
Oh,
hand?
nice.
Yes, I do. I do have that.
I have 2 of them.
Pearlbird just hold up his hands.
No, I have 2 of them in my spell book.
I have 2 mage hands.
One left and one right. Yeah, exactly.
You don't use 2 hands.
My God.
That is actually a good question. When you
Accomplished
cast
wizard
Mage
only
Hand,
uses one.
do you have a left hand Mage Hand or a right hand Mage Hand?
The question is for another time.
Yeah. So, like, Liz is just gonna shrug, like, well, I mean, it does really that kind of depends. Like, all I see is one guy in the way of where we're trying to go now. And we have the. Oh! And there's another dude over there now being attacked.
The incantations are pretty loud. Are we still
Question.
trying to be quiet?
Is this guy trying to go over and help this guy?
You look back and he appears to be launching a number of arrows towards this flame skull, down towards the south.
Wait, who is?
You can see an archer up here.
But no, I meant this dude. Right over here.
Oh,
Is he trying to help out his buddy over here?
yeah, he's rushing over now towards the north, trying to help out his friend.
Okay, way is clear. Let's go. And then this is just gonna.
Hey,
charge the fuck out.
okay. Oh, this way. Okay.
Right. And then this is a lot of acid. Tell you what, Liska's gonna come over here. And then, because I'm guessing these walls are 10 feet, judging by how much the height seems to be.
They appear to be 10 feet, yes.
Okay. Liska will, do that cradle hand thing. Okay, get up and then go to the stairs to your right. Try to stay low.
Okay.
And Hilbert's gonna just try and just hop on up. He's a spry old man.
Liska, since she is the height of the wall, will just lift people up.
Oh, I gotta change my I just went straight into the wall.
I don't like that. I don't like that there's perception checks being made.
Okay, they rolled a 5.
Yeah, I fell over.
Yanner, could you move the fucking Xavier and Kalia?
Can you not go through them?
Should be able to, I mean, Hilbert.
It's because the log is like higher. There you go.
No.
How high do I have to be?
About 5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I put 10 on. Whoops.
15.
No. The log is 5 feet tall. The wall that you're on,
right.
Herbert, is 10 feet.
Okay, good, I am.
Oh, yeah, Liska just walked over it. My bad, guys. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I hopped over it, I think.
Liska just
I was like,
walked
why
over
is this
it.
one part difficult terrain? Oh well, I'm
How
over
do
it.
I elevation?
Sao will help Angus get over.
Did 2 instead of 5.
Thank you.
Wait. Oh, did she say left or right?
Sorry.
I think she said right.
Come on.
Up goes Grunka.
Jenner, is this a lower elevation or same elevation?
That's let's see, that would be same elevation for the purposes of. There you go.
Oh, I should get up. There we go. Oh, hello, little goblin. Oh, sorry. Get how big your ears are. They must pick up sound very, very delicately.
And then Dajar is just a weird kind of sensation. Be like,
It's like you're just feeding a
Dajar
rope.
climbs up. Yeah.
You just stand still. She can just climb on you.
Basically.
Use you like a trunk.
Oh well, did you go on the wall?
And feet.
Or severe.
Is it 10 feet up?
Yes.
Yep.
You all hear this piercing shriek through the air as the large winged figure of this shadowy beast begins sweeping the area. You hear Helbert in Draconic, search the area.
Oh no, I think they're looking for us.
Oh boy.
You gather, probably searching for more of these skulls.
I don't know what they're looking for. There's a big flappy one up there. He's being very loud. Oh, I'm up here now.
As you kind of begin creeping up the side of this ziggurat.
I'm scared. I took one step and everyone vanished.
Yeah, because they're
Get lower elevation, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like, oh, there goes
they're
your
over
safety
the edge.
net.
It's 5 feet, right?
This is the same elevation.
If
just
you
go
go up the stairs, it should automatically elevate you. There you go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, hello.
If you go first.
I will move so people can go up the stairs.
Yeah, we go continue up or just following?
I don't know. Where are we going? Where am I?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
We're just following tequila, right?
Tequila.
Let's go
Oh,
like
I-
motions for Angus and Dejar to move because things are really tight right now. She's
Oh, yeah.
as big as these steps.
I'm sure the very nice scaly lady knows where she's going. They know the places like the back of their hand, these people.
What do you mean?
I got lost on the back roads and a very nice red boy came along and he very kindly, he's a hothead.
He's gonna keep rambling quietly, like in the whisperiest mumbles you can imagine.
Oh. Okay, I think I just hit the same issue that everyone else had before it disappeared. Hold on, do I have to increase
Yeah.
my...
Just
Okay.
because we're up here.
Yeah, I think it's because you like enter the terrain or something.
Yeah, it's different zones.
Oh, we're going up?
Gotta step up
So,
the stairs.
you should be at 30 feet there, Angus.
Oh, we're all at
Yes,
20
yeah.
on this level. They got
Yeah,
higher than us?
top.
There we
This
go.
is
Now
that's
it jumped me back up to
that's
30.
30 feet. That's 20 feet. That's 10 feet.
Okay, alright, I am
Just
30
to show you what I see here. So I see
Yeah, 30 feet
half
here.
a Liska.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
30 feet there.
Still bigger than most men.
20 feet.
God damn it, Janner, stop
feet.
moving shit! I'm trying
Stop,
to move
you
my
did
token.
Hard!
Are we going up or down?
Yeah,
Or
you,
across, I mean.
you come to let's see, Liska, Dejar, Angus. You all come to what looks like a sealed stone door.
Ooh.
What about everybody else? Where'd everyone else
Well, I
go?
mean, we started following Takalia because apparently Gabro thinks that's the way. Not Gabro. Gronka thinks that it's like she knows where she's going.
Takali seems to be keeping watch.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she knows where she's going, little fella.
Okay, but so question, because this is kind of important. Did the rest of the group get out of sight from Dejar, Angus, and Liska?
Well, you see like half of you.
I
think
am
we
still on
came
the
to-
stairs.
You would have had to have gone to our level to get to where you are, so you would have seen us.
Okay,
We would have seen you.
it's the 30. Okay, there's everybody. Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, it's because
Sorry.
we just.
I'm just gonna.
I'm just struggling with the heights.
I'm just gonna manually stick you all up there. There you go.
Yeah, I was, it
I was
would
wondering,
Like, oh, hey, everybody.
Janner, this is what I was worried about. Us clumping together in a mishmash here.
It'll be fine.
I feel like... Okay, so I'm just going to put this forth as an option. I feel like, given where we're going with the door, and we're all... I feel like we'll just be kind of chilling there on the stairs, huddling where we can. Like, I don't feel like we'd all just get against the door. We'll probably be a bit arranged out on the stairs,
Yeah.
because...
I will say Herbert would be near the door, but yeah, having us clumped together is not a.
And because it's, like, you know, ziggurat and how stairs work with stuff like that, and it looks like this is recessed, I'm thinking, like, there are certain parts of the wall and the stairs that the wall does provide some cover.
Okay,
Like
well,
all the
y'all
stairs.
squishy folk, space yourself out.
Soyun, you see.
We y'all squishy folks. You are the squishy folk.
I am a squishy, but look, I'm standing by
Not
this
you,
shit.
him.
Look, people
both
gotta
fucking
go
wizards,
downstairs,
you're
so
both
get downstairs.
Whatever. Let's go.
Soyun, you see off in the distance, the large shadowy figure lands towards the south here.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Seems to be speaking with the road figures that have emerged from their cloister within this ruined tower.
Shit, let's go. Get the door. Get the door.
Alright.
We should probably get this open, my fine young fellow.
I will basically just relay that, yeah, big boy's busy, so now's the chance.
Alright, so
Gotta put that dwarven cunning to use.
wait, did you helping me? I'm confused. Dwarven cunning. So we heard it open earlier. First things first, I present an awakened amulet to the door.
You present the amulet to the door and hold it there for a moment. Nothing's happening.
Alright, so it's not the obvious, so it's the cliche. Alright, first things first. The jar, Granka, twist those skulls.
Okay. Jean turns around and
Reckon that's the twist.
You
so does the jar.
You take a hold of the skull, kind of twist it into it's actually not attached. It kind of just comes off. Seems as though it's been set there ritualistically, maybe.
Let's get her back. Have you tried speaking friend and entering? Like in Draconic? Who speaks Draconic? Someone say
Hey-o.
friend in Draconic.
Okay.
Maybe try Dwarven.
I thought for sure it would have been.
I don't. He's holding the skull. What am I supposed to do with this?
Okay, nothing happened. I don't think that's it. Very nice idea though, young lady. Just,
You say friend?
I think so. Maybe we should look at the door with our eyes. See what's on it.
Sorry, that was a little fucking spiteful of me. But we're all just like, okay, go twist those skulls and fucking try saying words. But none of us have looked at the fucking door yet.
I thought it was a plain kind of door. It wasn't described as having something.
Yeah, you can see what looks like a plain stone door.
Yeah.
I thought there might have been like a prompt to see more.
Alright, well, let me be bold and push.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it unlocked?
That's another simple solution we ignored.
You against the stone door. There's no give.
Lift. Oh, I should probably do that. And then
Yeah, you
Telling the fucking the wizard and the cleric.
oh
to
god,
lift.
it put me down again. Hold on. I'm stuck.
It's
What a
fine. We
world,
can
what a
assume
world.
that you're
Yeah,
here.
you just set yourself to 30 feet.
So let's go. Whoop, and she's going to kind of crouch, do a kind of motion for Argrim to like do a little bit of finger wagging, and then be like, "Grunks, help!"
Okay.
I do think a 24 will do the trick.
Well, I
20
history checked stone
history
cunning
check.
while this is happening.
Um,
I'm not interrupting what she's doing. He's thinking passively.
Okay.
But he'll slap her calf muscle because that's all he can reach.
Okay, if it's just thinking, then yeah, no help.
Is would this be pure strength, athletics? How do you want to do this?
Well, you kind of try to go lift it up from the bottom, trying to find any sort of seam you can. There's nothing. There's no give. You're unable to force this open.
So there's no. So it's like a seamless wall. Then.
Or at least the seam is so tight that you're unable to find any purchase.
Gotcha.
And as you're all doing this, Sayan, you kind of look behind you. You can see two of the robed figures, the two necromancers that the Dragonite was conversing with earlier, are kind of examining these skulls, looking up towards the temple to try and figure out what caused this chaos in the first place, and then making an approach.
Setting up.
24 stone cunning.
24. Typically,
That's my roll.
Typically, with very complex dwarven structures, where dwarves, as you know, very cunning with their ways to open things. They like to. Your people typically, when structures. When dwarves don't want people to enter structures, they typically they tend to make things very complicated and not very obvious for any would-be invaders, particularly when trying to guard treasures. Perhaps this might be a similar thing. You can see, especially across some of the walls here, and here, a couple of the murals, what look like flaming runed dwarven skulls, or at least stylistic depictions of them, which look very similar to the flaming skulls you saw.
Oh, Herbert. So you pressed those skulls in. I told you, it was a skull, not a bearded skull, but it was a skull on a tile.
Yeah, you can see it. Sort of rests within a brazier. The imagery with the candle on top of the head.
Oh, okay. And then I push.
It's a celebration flask.
And push.
You push against the stone. Doesn't seem to be any reaction. And you see the necromancers are making their way around towards the east.
Whereabouts is it? I don't.
Heading this way?
He stops mid-swig of flask. What?
So the icon showed skulls and braziers, not just these skulls.
The imagery appeared to show them in braziers. Yes.
Maybe not these skulls.
Does anyone
maybe
have
the ones
fun?
down there. It might be different. I don't know.
Oh, do we have to light all the braziers?
Oh man, I hope not.
Also, as a quick. Sorry. Continue. I don't want to be meta. I was about to say I have an easy solution for this, but I don't want to be meta about it. I don't
You
want
are
to.
a high intelligence character. You can probably be a little.
I guess, but I don't want to cut people out of doing cool puzzles. So if it comes to the point where
interesting solution to a cool puzzle is just as interesting.
Okay, well I'll say this then.
Yeah.
If it seems like we're about to get caught, I'll do it. But until then, figure a way.
It feels like we'll just be running around with a lighter, like a torch.
Yeah, this isn't interesting. This sucks.
All right. It's like, okay, I guess we're going to light all these. Everybody grab a torch. Be very obvious and visible.
Okay, fine. Jeez, fuck. Okay, so like as everyone's like humoring the notion of running around with fucking flames, Hilbert's sort of like so far he's been like staring at the door, just trying to figure things out, not being very loud, not much motion to it. And he just sort of walks in front of the door and has a very sort of different cadence about it, movements. And then he's going to start speaking in a very sort of... He's been very doddery so far, but this almost seems clear and purposeful in his, to you, unknown incantation. And here's for flavor. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Passwall.
I mean, that works.
Oh man. That negates my entire puzzle shit.
Look, I mean,
You're all
we're
wizards.
time pressured, and I'm a wizard. I have some utility, even though I am a magic missile spammer. But the circumstances are very niche and mysterious as to why it's happening.
All right.
And like as he's casting this, there's some swirl of like not force around him, but like little bits of debris are sort of pushed away from him. He almost seems to like seemingly lift a little bit on his, almost like he's on tippy toes, but not too far. And then shoom, hopefully pass wall takes effect.
And you watch as a hole opens up within the wall, or at least the door.
And then he'll sort of just settle.
Oh, look, I think I opened it.
It's at that point you hear Sayun off towards side here. Seems they may have heard the incantation.
Everybody, we should go in.
Alright, everybody in
Go.
now.
I can't go because there's a wall here.
Jenner! Okay,
Open the door, Jenner.
Can't, it's connected to shit.
General drag us in, it's fine. We're all just scooting in the door, and the second we're in, just like, almost subconsciously, Hilbert would just drop it.
It's not concentration.
Oh, it's not
It lasts for
concentration?
an
Well,
hour.
we've got it open, yeah. Either way, sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
think too much when I picked the spell. It was like, this could be
That was
useful.
fine.
Nope, it's open.
Well, it's open, but we're at a good choke point now, so...
Does anybody have illusion magic? Quick. Make it look like it's closed.
You see, you stumble inside a single, sort of mostly empty 25-foot by 25-foot chamber. The stench of stale air wafts from the room. After being opened by Hilbert's pass wall, a 15-foot, you can see a 15-foot diameter hexagonally shaped platform sits in the centre, and at each of its 6 points you see a small sort of raised stone plinth, each with a set of a splayed, six-pronged set of metallic claws.
The Yard turns around and casts Make Your Image on the wall.
Alright, go ahead and cast that spell.
Avon raised a good point, by the way, in part chat.
Yeah, Pass Without a Trace is still in effect. Would they have been able to hear the incantation?
I don't think that muffles noise. It just makes tracks harder to find and like visual cues. I don't know. Can we ping the spell or ability? I mean, yeah, spell.
You just did. The pass without a trace. Right, hang on.
Yeah, so we can get
It
the
doesn't
wording.
say anything about sound.
Yeah, and you specifically have to be sorcerers to be
A
able to.
veil of shadows and silence radiates from you.
Oh, silence. Interesting. But they're still probably gonna look here eventually, so we should definitely.
Yeah,
have
but if that was the
patronage.
case, then he wouldn't be able to cast the spell with the verbal thing if it was silent.
It's not silence.
I don't think it's...
It's just a veil of shadows and silence. So, like,
like a blue.
it doesn't say you're silenced. It's just that it muffles things around you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either
but
way, we
for-
needed to do this anyway, so because otherwise they would just notice the doors open and come down to look.
As you see right as the shadows of what looks like three figures begin to enter the periphery of the door, the illusion wobbles into existence. But in the meantime, you're all within this room. It's just a representation.
I know, I'm joshing it.
Yeah, Liska's gonna look at everyone, like, wave her hand to get attention, and then bring her finger to her lips, just like, to be quiet.
Hilbert like opens his mouth to say something and it just closes.
I will nod and then, in a whispering tone, touch her earring. So, now what?
Liska's gonna look at Angus and everyone's like, point down to this thing. It's like, well, we were told, and through the earring, it's like, well, we were told that this was a secret passageway, so find secret openings.
Where is Italia?
Tikalia is going to
Up here.
he says-
Be in the room.
yeah. She. There we go.
I'm just gonna move with the mouse from now on. Arrow keys like work half the time.
She kind of looks about and. Yes, I was told that this was an entrance. This is the. Quite frankly, I never thought I'd get this far. She begins to kind of look around, trying to help with any investigation check she can.
I am going to investigate whatever this is. These little things.
Oh, the claws. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Aha! And I get advantage because I have the eyes of minute seeing. Let's go.
Does that work with stuff like this?
20. It looks like these claws are meant to hold something. You can see that they're sort of splayed out right now, sort of Venus flytrap style. They appear to be made of some sort of rusted iron.
I'm
Probably meant to hold something round.
Question. Are they singular? Like. Okay, sorry, just trying to find. Okay, yeah, question. Does it seem like it would be something that's round, that's vaguely skull shaped or sized?
You ask Jarvis?
I mean, can I not visually see how big the claws are?
It does look vaguely kind of skull-sized.
This is gonna be like, son of a bitch.
This is what you get when you rush ahead.
I mean, we're about to get caught, so it's,
Yeah.
we've at least bought ourselves some time because the hole is still there.
And I do want to say that, so with illusion magic, if you know it's an illusion, you can see through it. And since we all know it's an illusion, can we see where those Dragonborn are?
They just passed the doorway.
Okay, so it looks like they're making their rounds.
Seem to you are probably making their rounds. Yes, you do understand these sorts of things as a soldier.
Oh no! I hope Grunk needed to
I'm
roll
going to
up.
flip the coin.
All right. This is gonna be like.
Oh, you made a wall out of nothing. Nice.
Crazy magic. Alright. So Liska's gonna kind of like look at the claws and then look like back outside, just be shake her head like, oh god damn it. And over the earrings like, okay, I think we needed fucking skulls to put in here to open it.
You think it had to be specific skulls? Or?
You know? I don't. Quick, everybody pull out your skulls.
Oh, I found a very
Hey.
nice one this morning. I don't know where it went though.
Grunka pulls out 3 humanoid skulls and 1 dwarf skull.
Liska pulls out her giant skull.
Doesn't Angus also have a dwarf
Angus,
skull?
No, he does not.
Didn't Hurlbut give me one? He dug it up, remember?
No,
Oh,
I want that.
you never gave it to him.
I also have the
I
Does not know.
swear I...
I also have the dragon skull.
No, you didn't. You talked about it. It was something else that happened during a different time of the break. It was after. You never did it.
I'm getting annoyed at not
that-
remembering things right.
It never got brought up. Just kind of stares at the dwarf skull Grunka has for a minute and then just slowly turns away.
You got a circular hole in the forehead.
Weird.
Oh, is that the one we found in the tomb?
Oh,
No, not
that-
the tomb.
that was the one you found when venturing down into the deep dark.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh yeah,
elephant
the
snack.
elephant one.
It's elephant snack.
I don't have any remains on
Oh,
me?
I think I have some.
And
Grunk
he
also,
just rummages.
Grunk also pulls out a small kobold-sized skull.
What did
Liska looks at the people who don't have skulls like, and you call yourselves adventurers.
Hilbert just rummages in his robes and pulls out a couple of odd bones and a dwarf skull.
Oh, I dug these up. Very nice specimens. Oh, is this helpful? Why are we showing each other
Sure.
bones?
Yar whispers, just wave, just like pointedly. I am a scholar, not a.
Oh,
It's
so
my
am I.
Sao just looks to Liska as she says, and you don't call yourself adventurers, and pulls out a gem-encrusted skull and just shakes it lightly.
Like, well, you probably
it's
don't
fancy.
use that one. That's expensive.
She stuffs it back into the bag of holding.
So what are we
Are
doing
we
with these?
pulling out the big ones now?
I don't know. Do we have? I think we have. And then she points. Kronka, you said had 4.
He has, let's see, he has 3 humanoid skulls, and he has 1 dwarf skull.
Okay, so that's 4.
And I guess a kobold one, but I
Corbett
don't know,
has
that-
1, and I mean Liska has the giant skull. I don't know if that will fit, but yeah, all Liska's skulls are as big as she is. So,
How many did we need?
6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 6. So Kronka has more than half. Pearlbird has 1. At least 1. Does anyone else have skulls?
No.
Again, I got the
No.
draconic, like the small draconic one, which is from the kobold, but I don't know if that's too small.
Oh wait, hold on. And she looks at the people. She looks at Tashar and Sao. Like, did you put those skulls back?
No, I have. He forgets. Completely forgot. I have.
Just holding
oh,
a
right.
big stone skull in a hand, like, okay,
oh
who
shit,
has
yeah.
skulls? Looks at giant skull. I don't.
Like, okay,
Oh, that-
put them in and see if this will work.
As you say this, let's see, Dejar, Angus, and Liska, and Sayun, you feel some sort of impact on stone as something large lands just outside the illusion.
Sao just looks to Liska with a very, very worried expression.
Liska once again does like the shh like motion with her finger.
I can see through the illusion, right?
Yes.
What the fuck just landed?
You can see a large winged shadow, like the... How would I best describe it?
Huge fucking wyvern rider.
You can see this.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't really.
I
Oh,
think
hang
there's
on.
supposed to be a pop-up, but
Yeah, there's supposed to be a pop-up. Let me just... 1 second.
Pop-up's not at our altitude right now. He's lower on the stairs. You couldn't see
There
it.
you go.
oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, man, a gloom
That's-
beast.
That's not. I don't like that.
Ooh, glowing.
Oh, they're
Love
big
those.
bats.
So,
Can
who of
see
us
it
was actually
forever.
able to see this?
Everybody but Grunka.
Because Gronka decided he didn't want to.
Magic can't hurt you if you don't believe in it.
That works sometimes.
It's specifically illusion magic.
Okay.
Well, Angus is gonna kind of point to it, and then slowly raise his hammer.
Liska's just like making motions like to hold on, and then she points to the rest of us, like points to her head and then down to where the claws are, just like put the skulls in.
Robert will put the dwarf skull slot
Uh,
very quietly.
Dejar will do the same very quietly.
Okay. Those of you
Putting
putting
skulls in.
those of you putting skulls in the claws, go ahead and just double click the claws for me.
Nothing happened.
As you
Click what?
as you place the skull within the claws. Each of these skulls that you've been holding on for quite a long time. You kind of wait for a moment and wait. The large gloom beast outside begins sniffing around. Dragonlance
Just trying to
riding
send
the
him Message.
Okay.
But I can't send a message. Oh, I sent
Yeah,
3.
they came through.
Just
The
lagging.
Dragonlance.
I think it was all that double clicking.
Yeah, the Dragonlance seems to speak to someone off to the side in Draconic. And Hilbert, you vaguely hear something akin to search the temple. Find any more means to get inside. You gather they've still not figured out that you're inside right now.
Hilbert's gonna very quietly scoot over to Liska's. Tap, tap, tap.
Let's go. We'll lean down and put her ear very close.
I don't think they know we're in here.
She just kind of nods and then looks to the illusion, and then to the skulls, which seem to not be working. She's going to like motion for people to withdraw their skulls, and then does that
Very
the sound
moist
they
skulls.
make?
No. I was, people to
My
draw
skull's gotten very sticky here.
Very sticky claws.
to withdraw the skulls from the head. Yeah, you take the skulls from the claws. Yeah, nothing seems to be happening.
And then she's going to, like, what's a way that she can do this? She's going to come up and motion with her eyes and like point to her eyes, and then point down to the skulls at the bottom that were in the braziers, and just be like, question: when we were, because we passed them when we were going up,
Yes.
did it look like the skulls in the braziers were actual skulls as opposed to the stone skulls that were at the top?
So you would have a high enough passive perception. When you passed the skulls in the braziers, they did look like actual skulls. You could also see runic dwarven markings within the skulls.
Thou sort of nods. Some of them are a little different.
And you do notice as you're pondering this, upon the insides of the metallic claws, each of the 6 of them, you can see other dwarven runic markings, not the same ones on the braziers. So very likely not that you're meant to put them in these claws, but they may be connected somehow.
Can Argrim read the runes? Or I guess can Liska, since she speaks Dwarven?
You can both read the runes, actually.
If only we knew that we could speak Dwarven in this Dwarven city so long ago.
If only we realized that we had basic function.
Let's see. Angus, go ahead and make a... I'll say Arcana check with Liska's help and add your proficiency modifier.
Boy.
+3.
Okay.
No, 4.
20.
Would you like
20.
a +4?
Yes.
24.
I'll get back up to a 24. Get ready for more cryptic hints and me not knowing what to do.
Okay. 24. Let's see. The skulls in the braziers and the runes in the claws definitely connected. You perhaps the flame skulls may be connected here as well.
Oh, god damn it. I think we have to disable every single skull, and then we have to get the skulls, and they have to go in here.
Like, what do you mean, disable every skull?
Go up to every sentry skull that's all blue and exploding and show it the trinket, and then put that skull in this. I still don't know how we open the door.
How the fuck is this like a secret passage? Like, this would be the most obvious thing to open.
I don't know how it got opened in the skulls but got back out, if that's the case. That's my best fucking guess. I give up.
Okay, so flame skulls. Like maybe. Well, I mean, what if we like don't have the amulet on and trigger the defenses? That might give us some flame skulls that we can just immediately like, you know, calm down. Whenever they had the amulet presented to them, that you said the flames died out, or that they just like flickered and then they dropped.
They flickered and they dropped. You could see sort of the remnants of fiery blue within the empty sockets.
Okay.
So very likely that it seems as though they didn't quite. Well, die is a weird term for undead, but it seems as though they may have been deactivated, if you will.
They've snuffed it, you can say.
Yeah. Turned it on low heat. Okay. Right. Well, we might have to go back outside unless someone has the capability of making themselves invisible to go sneak around and activate and deactivate skulls.
Listen, folks, I'm gonna be real with you. Opening the door was great, get out of line of sight, but the dwarves are fucking well known to make things very complicated and out of the way. If you skip one step, I don't think the rest will even work, you know? You can't start a fire if you skip having the fucking kindling. You know what I mean?
I'll sort of pause this for a moment and just nods in agreement. I think you might be onto something there.
I know.
You set something on fire?
No, it's just an example, right? How do you open a door that has no knob, right? Excluding magical bullshit, you fucking don't. You know, if you can't push it because it's barred, you can't do it. You know, it's just, you have to put a knob on the door, otherwise nobody can open it. You know, we're trying to build the door and not put a fucking knob on it. We're not going to be able to get in. We're the ones looking like a knob.
Yeah, I can definitely do the invisibility thing. However, I would have to drop this illusion. So,
For right now, how much time do you have left on that?
should I cast it out? It's how many minutes would have passed, Jenner?
You've a good 20 or so minutes as you've been kind of discussing this amongst yourselves.
Okay, it's about to drop soon.
Okay, are they still here?
They seem to have moved on. As you kind of peek around the corner, and you as well, Soyun, you see a couple of Dragonborn on the opposite, the ziggurat opposite to you, and it seems as though this would be a necromancer and an archer kind of conversing amongst themselves, pointing towards the ziggurat you're in right now. And while you gather they may not know you're there, they seem to be discussing the ziggurat itself, and you can see the necromancer seems to have tied around his waist, a kind of hanging from his belt, a number of the now extinguished flame skulls. Seems as though they've been collecting them.
We have.
Question. Can I see them, and how far away are they?
Let's see, from your current position, about 115 feet away.
Oh, it's just too far.
What are you planning on doing? Catapulting them to you?
No, I was thinking about forcing a vortex warp on him, and then just yeeting him back in here, and then just surprise gangbang.
Which is the
Technically, I could, but I would be expending a 3rd level spell slot.
Which is the necromancer hands a couple of the skulls towards the archer.
And Jenner quickly negates that plan of attack.
Wait, what?
Wow. Wow.
No, and they are beginning to head over towards your direction.
That was a really good idea,
Wow.
Ducky. That was actually a really good idea. I like that a lot.
That would have been amazing.
The only issue is Vortex.
This is
Warp
why you don't say
requires-
that.
Yeah, the issue is Vortex Warp, fucking linguistics, requires a willing target. Otherwise, they have to make a Constitution save.
Oh, he's a
Yeah,
caster.
it's a
He's
wizard.
fucked on a con save, yeah.
That's his best one to target.
So,
Best for us.
so how many
okay.
does he? Like, how many are there total, and how many does he hand off?
Okay, there's 4 in total. 2. Let's see. The necromancer has 2. The archer has 2, and they're currently making their way towards the temple here.
If they come within 90 feet, Ducky can fucking bring them in, and they'd have no
Bring one
idea.
in.
Yeah. As long as Dejar maintains that illusion or casts it again so it overlaps, like.
I'm willing to cast it again. Just to keep it up.
The,
You know what? I'm casting it again, just before it drops.
all right.
So that's 3 level spell slots. Fuck it.
They
Not worth it in this scenario.
You are a full caster.
Yeah. So
Don't forget you have your arcane recovery.
yeah. So
Oh, this isn't too bad.
let's see.
Alright. I will
cast-
specify this just as an out of character thing. If we go with the Vortex Warp idea, I need to know where to put them.
Between me and Liska.
Yeah.
I'm not at my desk, but Liska, we'll just get in a spot where we can
They're
drop them
there?
between us and put them in Pound Town.
Yeah. And like,
again, I'm not at my desk, but yeah.
Liska motions Grunka closer. Like, let's fuck this guy up in case.
All right. 115 feet. 110 feet as they begin making their way down the side of the ziggurat.
It would be nice if I could actually see outside the door.
All right. 1 second. Let me just do.
Thank you.
And like, the amazing thing is that with Vortex Warp, literally don't know where they go. Like,
Yeah.
especially since it's through an illusionary wall. Like, this is a really good plan.
Alright.
The only issue is them hearing either the casting.
Can you? Hang on. Can you actually
Or-
see them outside?
No, I can't technically see their tokens, but I can see outside.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let me just. There you go. You should be able to see them down the stairs from
Yeah.
that angle. So there
I
you
see
go.
them now.
And yeah, as long as Sal makes a stealth check with her casting, I feel like
Actually,
should be fine.
I don't think I would, based on distance, unless, I'm shouting. I'm not trying to actually subtly cast it, but we're also A, high above them, and B, kind of obscured in more than one way.
Well, I mean, what's the harm in making it stealthy? Like,
Fair.
what's the negative aspect of it? Because, question, Jenner, did we hear the Gloom Beast take off?
You did hear the Gloom Beast take off. Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I'd still do it, like, again, what's the harm? Either you fail and you do it as you would have, or you succeed and you're stealthy just because.
Alright.
You do still
Now,
have Pass Without a Trace on you as well.
question.
How long
Which
does
do I
that
target
last?
first?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
It at this point, I would say it's been
May have
about
been like 30 minutes.
Yes, it's been about 30 minutes.
So which do I target, the Necromancer or the Archer?
Watch as the necromancer.
Necromancer first.
I was muted.
The
Necromancer.
necromancer points over towards the braziers. The archer kind of points off towards the opposite brazier.
Oh, actually, wait for, like, let's get me actually, like, wait, they might solve the problem for us real quick. Wait a moment.
Maybe they'll get more skulls.
Yep.
All right, I am holding.
We part ways, or at least the archer follows the necromancer. You know,
All right, now I can't see them.
lifts them up towards the second floor. Oh, sorry, the first layer here. And you see a flicker of light. As two of the braziers that you can see, and what looks like a third brazier towards the side here seems to flicker a light.
Yeah, there's no way we were doing this stealthily.
Yep.
The necromancer passes by the stairs.
Wait, just a question before you do that with the tokens. In what order do they pass by? Necromancer first or Archer first?
The necromancer is passing by first here, you can see.
Alright, I was wondering if I should just pick him up and just yeet him in.
I mean, in any
That's
case,
party.
even if the archer notices, it's good to get the caster out of the way first, in any sense. Because if
Yeah,
anyone's going
alright,
to figure out
always
there's an
kill the
illusion
caster
here, it's going to be him.
So,
Here's a big question for you. Quick interruption. Angus is... Just pause. Angus is going to say, who has the sending stones?
Believe the archer.
I don't remember, actually. I
But he
think we...
wouldn't know where the guy went. He'd just know he would disappear.
Alright, now question to everybody here. Are we a go on this idea before I start,
committed.
Is Saoyu not going to answer?
The answer she would give would be more akin to I don't know.
Okay. Alright then.
We have had in the past like ideas about, oh hey, everybody has some form of sending stone on the leader's part, and some also have it on the, minions' part. We
Yeah,
don't
that-
know for sure.
Yeah, there's also been the problem that anytime we have found them, it's been through just general post-murder looting. I don't think we really paid much attention as a group to who had what. Just we've seen an archer use one, or try to use one, about it.
I would say anybody that doesn't have the magic to cast sending probably has a sending stone.
That'd be a good assumption.
And even then, caster may still be a better option as well, because they would have sending as well. And they're smart enough to figure out an illusion if they happen to come investigating.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. I'm casting
Skip
now.
raises her sword.
All right.
Ready's in action to.
I also
hit.
ready in action.
Okay. So they do have legendary saves, but he's not expecting it.
You had to expect it.
Prepare.
Oh, you bitch.
That was a 21, motherfucker.
Holy shit.
You punk ass bitch.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, no idea what happened.
You know what? Wait.
What?
Can someone use their what is it? Sort of fate to make him reroll that?
No, that's inspiration.
No, sort of fate.
No, for that, it's inspiration.
Yeah.
You can throw to fate for things for you.
Oh, you know, I'll use my inspiration for this, just for school.
Oh, all right then. To re-roll that's wisdom save. That's it. Let's see that.
It's a
Okay.
con save, not
Con
a wisdom save.
There we go. How the
Come
fuck do you-
Was that a wisdom save, not a con save?
No, it's
Oh, it says con save. Yeah.
Oh, so we actually rolled in that 20 on that. Okay, let's try that again. Save
The DC is 17.
17. 13.
Hey, Dijon with the inspiration clutch.
Zoop.
Lay it, rattling,
Alright.
boys.
He goes here, by the way.
There. Okay. Immediately, in a burst of arcane light,
No.
Oh, go ahead and flavor it how you will.
I'm gonna do the portal route, and below him, there's a brief green flicker, jade green, and as the circle below him connects, it opens up, he drops in, and comes out portal style on the other side, there.
What?
And then
No, but it's
suddenly bites.
He is considered surprised.
So ready action is just in one attack, right? You don't get your extra attack.
Technically,
Correct.
yes.
Sorry, I hit the button too soon. Oh no, I shot my load too soon. I mean, it was my ready to action and it's a spell, so it should still count. But I wasn't gonna do it until I got the all
Okay.
clear. But fuck it, I've done it now. There's my bonus missiles.
So that's yeah, there you go.
All of this would happen at once, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He zoops in. Herbert's like.
All right.
So-
So that's your turn, Herbert.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
Can Liska, since we can only do a one action, can I have it to where Liska will try to shield bash him prone so that melee people have advantage on their attack for this
I mean,
surprise hit?
I mean, me now.
We already
me
do
now
because
goes-
it flanks, unless you want to get it for you.
Well, I mean, I would.
You'd also be able to
I'll do
stop
it
him
now
from
for
having any
next-
movement speed.
Yeah, I'll do it now for
Yeah, go
next
ahead.
round. So
There you go.
If you live.
hopefully I actually will high because I've been rolling really low on these lately. Like
Well,
a
it's a
4.
caster,
Right.
so he may not do so
Let's
great.
see. 12. 12.
Yeah. So he makes it.
Yeah, he does
Because I
succeed.
set the
I
DC
add
and he has
4.
to meet.
But he's very bruised and confused.
Unless did
Uh,
South say she added 4?
Yeah, I add 4.
Okay, he's prone.
Okay, there you go.
Wanna do
Get wrecked.
Smacking Grunky.
Yeah. And it's with advantage.
Yes, it is.
Time to die.
Can't use reactions because he is surprised.
Oh, he dead.
Eat shit. Why is it only 6?
Because I rolled a 2 for damage, and I'm not raging yet.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of his
Oh,
big
that's it.
damage.
He's still
comes from
alive?
rage.
Badly injured.
Badly injured.
Oh. Well,
You can see he's prone on the ground, bleeding from his eyes, from a large gash across his chest.
Frankamangus.
Yeah.
You
Oh
already know.
Jesus.
God.
You already know.
That has to be the lowest roll I have ever
Oh
fucking seen.
wow!
Wow.
1, 1, 2, 3. What the shit?
Oh my god.
Wow!
That is
Yeah.
I have
Ooh.
never
one off.
You know what?
I am.
sad times.
the fuck?
Well, Deja, would you like to cast a spell?
Yes.
It's not to be a stickler, but it kind of would have had to have been said beforehand if it was a ready
Yeah.
action.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just like do it after the fact and say we did. That's not how it works.
Are we going into... So question, do we need to go into initiative order to see how fast this guy dies before we can do anything? Because this was a surprise round.
So has everyone done their thing? I don't think Sal, Deja.
Oh, we are
Severe,
doing this.
Severe would have heard.
I.
Yep.
Okay. Janner, I cast the spell, so I initiated the whole thing.
Oh right. Okay, so Severe's gonna draw a couple of short swords, and he's gonna go to town on this guy.
Remember, only one.
Yeah, just one.
He's not sure.
He's gonna
Yeah,
go to
I-
town on this guy, but he gets stopped at the scenic route that has to charge a ferry.
It's like a really long red light.
Oh, shit.
Well, that does it.
Fucking get him, bro.
He dead. Just Kalima.
Tacalia, man, like, fuck. You don't play around.
You watch it.
She does Radiant Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
It's a dragon. I think she's Diamond Dragonborn thing.
Yep.
I'm currently picturing Takala just coming up behind him and just snapping his neck.
With the heel of her fist, she actually plants it with incredible force at the very base of this Dragonborn caster's neck, and with it just falls down dead.
It's not the heel, it's the hurt of her fist.
Sorry, yeah, there you go.
Alright. Liska will quickly take what skulls he had.
Alright, so everyone's piling on here. I've gotta get access to the token.
Too many people.
Okay, so let me just open up the item pile. There you go. Should be accessible now.
While everyone's doing that, what's poor Archibald looking like?
How's he feel?
Sao is standing ready to do the whole thing again.
Alright.
But let's see what he's doing right now.
Okay, so can you access the Necromancer's inventory?
Yes.
Okay. So this was quite a bit of noise. And can I ask everyone to roll stealth checks here?
Okay.
Oh no.
You do have +10, and it's.
Oh, we still do hogging.
Yeah.
God.
You got about say at this point 20 minutes left of it. So 22, 21.
Stealth, right.
Thank God for muffling.
23.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's not good.
You get your D4, right?
That's just
for
4.
Grunka's sneaking?
Yeah.
So 14 for...
Question.
I have to roll the d4.
14
have
and
to-
16.
I haven't actually done that much in terms of noise making besides a quick incantation. Do I do advantage?
It's the stealth would be kind of masking your voice with the pass without the trace spell.
Cool, so I'll just do a flat one then.
So I'm going to do something really.
Nope.
I'm going to do something briefly. Don't hit any of the rolls here.
Nobody touch any buttons.
Nobody touch any buttons. But because when I
Don't touch anything.
what I figured out I could do is grab everyone's rolls.
Oh, you can plonk them in?
Yep.
That's pretty neat. Oh, poor Donkey failed.
Oh, no,
fail, I mean.
he got a 16
Yeah, you know what I mean.
overall. Yeah.
Like a 16 overall. I didn't realize he rolled a 1 though. That's
See.
mildly terrifying.
Severe.
Yikes.
Good thing there's no critical failures.
Okay, so
This isn't Pathfinder. Actually, Pathfinder doesn't do that either. But it does that on saves.
Yeah.
Saves.
Some people
Yikes.
do the house rules for critical failures. It can make things fun and also make them suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those
High
people are
rewards.
wrong.
they are actively looking for any more of these flame skulls. But with a 15, you will remain silent.
Get fucking wrecked.
That's what I trace. Most overpowered spell.
It's so good. I'm gonna be sad when we don't have it anymore.
Alright, so... Like,
Here's some more
let's go-
flickering of fire outside. You haven't noticed, but it seems as though they're trying to continue with the puzzle.
Didn't notice his friend disappearing.
Nope.
It's like, I'm sure he's fine. He probably got to go look for other skulls or
The
something.
magic used, it's cool.
If I see the archer, I'm gonna do the whole thing again.
Okay.
And if my time's up on this, I'm gonna use my last slot.
I still think
I don't
we
think
got
it's been that
a good amount of time.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you
just
popped it up
recast
right
it.
before we did the yoink, so...
All right.
You, Saoyun, you hear some sort of You hear an approach over the stone towards this brazier. Then you see it flicker a light. But as it does, you notice the other brazier seems to flicker out. The two as one brazier flickers a light, the two adjacent braziers seem to flicker out.
God, it's one of those puzzles. Fuck those puzzles.
Oh, the fucking light up.
Yeah,
The
like
light
press a
puzzles,
button
fuck that.
and the.
I'm glad I
cheated.
cheesed this
God.
puzzle. Fuck you, Jim.
Janner, I'm gonna say I was a little miffed. I am actually pissed off that with a 24, I didn't even find the solution. A vague fucking, oh, they make it a little difficult, and you see some pictures like that's surface level shit. Fuck you.
That's basic game design.
I am actually upset.
No, don't be upset.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Just go on with this stupid fucking game.
No. No sadness, only joy.
Right now, let us.
Murder.
Proceed to Pound Town.
Yeah.
you see some form of movement here,
Alright.
and then you see the archer step out.
Yoink. And
We are prepared.
yoink.
Do we want to move the corpse? So,
Nope, make it.
oh well, never mind.
Man, what is
Are you-
up
wait,
with the
what?
fucking-
These boys and their crits, they need to stop.
Does
I'm
anyone
having
else
more.
have inspiration?
I do. It feels like a waste, but
You
I'll
never use
use it.
it. Use it.
Alrighty, let's re-roll it, Jenner. Fucking screw this guy.
All right,
How dare he be resilient?
yeah, let's just go and
How
re-roll
dare
that.
he not be brutally murdered by a group?
How dare he not get yoinked?
Yeah.
Yoink.
Yeah, move that necromancer before you go bring in the archer. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna be a fucking pile.
Same place as before. Just
Ah, it's coming out of the woodwork.
Yep, I'm prepared.
And murder.
eat shit and cum. So
Yep.
prone first.
Oh no, we all have like advantage. Everybody's playing.
I don't need advantage. Give me a minute. There's a lot of things going through.
Yeah.
Oh god, now Shar's doing it.
Oh
Rattle and bars.
You deserve
Bitch.
no! It's just like in slow motion. In the arms of an angel. As he's just being.
Thousands of swirling bolts coming, axes and swords coming.
Actually, hold up. I think I have the perfect meme image for this. Because I had a similar experience before.
Alright, so who's done their action? It's very difficult to keep track.
I'm sorry, I did this.
Robert, Alexa, Grunka, and me.
Robert.
Yep.
So we still need Takalia, Severe, and
Alright,
August?
Sibia's going to come up and do a strike
And
with a
Angus.
yeah, there you go. He's going to do a strike with a short sword. Come on. Not the Dragonborn. He's surprised he can't go. Yeet.
he's fucked. He can't do it.
God damn it, Sibia.
He's not
He's
shy.
trying.
That wasn't with advantage.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't with advantage. So let me go ahead and
Maybe
he'll
try again.
hit.
Anybody should be.
That's
Nope.
true, yeah.
God
He's the
damn
one
it.
Well,
that
look, if we gave him all the chances
Yeah,
he
he's not flanking, so it wouldn't even matter.
He is not shot.
Has Grunka
Right.
attack?
Oh, he's coming in with this.
Yes, he did. Grunka has attacked already. Alright, I'm gonna fucking bonk this guy. If I can select him. There he is. Fucking...
Into existence.
Where is it? That's the throne, this isn't normal. I'm killing you now.
Yep,
Hey.
he did.
And with a crunch, you just swing across the back of the head, falls down dead.
The last things he will ever hear. I'm killing you now.
You are gonna die now?
Behold,
You-
death. It comes for us all. But you right now.
Tax service has been expired.
Alright.
Your trial of life is forfeit.
So, you should have access to the sheet. Yellow?
Cheat.
Yes, cheat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking up something.
Good old murder. Solves every
Excite-
problem.
In this case, it solves several. Frustration, for a puzzle, and, well,
Yeah, you can see a couple of these skulls dangling from a sash around his belt. You can see it very intricately carved. You can see dwarven runic symbols across the cranium, very similar to the ones in the claws.
so,
I think you should have access to the sheet. Yeah, if you just click on the archer's body there, you should be able to loot these skulls.
I see him. You gonna take him, Liska, or should I?
You're the magic one. You do it.
Right. He has gold on him. I'll worry about the gold later. Solve puzzle now, worry about gold later.
Good call.
That was 2 of my 3 second level spell slots.
Worth it.
Totally. It's my favorite spell.
You see Dajal place the skull inside one of the claws. You have to kind of pull your hand back suddenly, Dajal, lest they be snapped up by the claws themselves. And you watch as it's placed inside, all the runes across the skull begin to light up. The eyes flicker a light. The skull's jaw seems to open as if mid cackle, but it just remains in place.
Yeah, that's 2 down.
You're hearing the audio of the clack. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Hear the ka-chunk clack.
Gurkha's gonna move out from the middle bit.
Probably a smart idea.
Move the corpse so it doesn't,
Yes. Imagine after all this, the corpse just wedges the elevator and we can't fucking get down. Ah, shite. The dwarves didn't account for corpses for some reason.
Anyone else got the rune skulls? Because I don't see it in the other body.
Well, there was the necromancer and the archer should have had
Yeah,
what,
they had
2
two each when we saw them, and we don't know if they managed to pick up more.
I don't see it on the necromancer body.
Did someone take
Did
it
I
off?
take? Oh, I might have taken.
Yeah, I think he took it off.
God, just
I can't
let's do
click
it.
on the thing, so here I'll put it in.
There we go.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it takes a little bit. Give it like a couple of seconds.
Is it double click or single click?
Double click.
Clink.
If it was single click,
I'm
you might misclick something.
I'm in my own way.
Might take a moment.
I might have accidentally double double clicked, so I might have put 2 in the one that's in the top
Oh
right.
no.
Right. Do you... Hang on.
Skulls.
'Cause it wasn't
Yeah,
responding.
I think that's exactly what he did. We'll just give you another one. There you go.
Here you go, have a free skull. Can I offer you a skull in this trying time?
Real quick. Hey.
Okay, so that's 4
Got 2 left.
permits. And you get 2.
They didn't pick up any while they were wandering out and about, huh? Alright. Let's move over here and check something. Okay.
If we can.
Okay, who is fast and stealthy and can... Oh, Jesus. Gloom being his back. Who is fast, stealthy, and can grab the flaming skulls from the bottom braziers real super quick?
I'm kind of stuck at the moment holding the solution.
Right. It should have been a bit more clear on this. You see, or rather, Saoyun, when you saw, actually, you wouldn't be at the angle to see this. Never mind.
I mean, I have moved my token out away from the doorway
Oh,
since people...
right. Okay, so when you saw the braziers light up, took the skulls from around their waist and sort of held it up towards the candle on the top of the skull in the brazier, and the eyes of the skull they were holding seemed to light up with blue fire and light up the brazier.
I have no idea what that actually means.
It means that we can bring up these skulls, light them and catch them on fire with the braziers, like the candles. So it means we don't have to grab those skulls, we just have to light them, it appears.
Let me. They were using those ruined skulls you found to light up the braziers, as the ruined skulls seem to have been the flame skulls that were activated.
Oh, okay. So that's how they will light them up.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. If there's any close by, we could probably get them.
So it seems the flame skulls were the ones that you're putting into this altar. It seems
the security system.
After deactivating the skulls, they were able to use those skulls to light up the braziers.
That's probably how they opened the door.
Yes. But it doesn't appear like there are any skulls. Can we see if the skulls that were deactivated down here are still there? Or were they picked up or something?
Don't see any down there. Looks like they may have been picked up.
Yeah. I know this is something that can and Liska's gonna turn around and look at Takalia. Okay, you might not like this, but could you put on, and she's gonna point to the necromancer, his robes with the hood, and go out and get some skulls?
Very well. If it is to open up this tomb, so be it. And with this look of regret, she wanders over to the dead Dragonborn necromancer and kind of disrobes him, puts on his robes. I don't
With
know.
the many holes in.
Yeah. It's very tattered.
Already was to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
And it was mostly magic missiles damage that dealt a lot of it. So
Yeah, bludgeoning damage. I mean, maybe a punch through the fabric, but
Force damage, not bludgeoning.
Yeah, force doesn't leave any marks.
You watch as she kind of throws up a hood to try to keep the colour of her scales hidden.
Oh no, it's another one. Never mind. No.
Yeah, that's what.
He's not that senile. He's not going to attack friends just because they happen to be wearing their clothes.
That'd be funny though, but no.
Funny, yes, but I don't want to kill Takali. She's very useful.
I would have you know, it is not in my nature to deceive people. I'm not very skilled in that.
It's, not necessarily deceiving as much as just pretending.
Well, we shall see how this goes. Are we all ready?
I mean, are you ready? Because this is going to be you.
Yes, I know.
You're the one going out there, not us.
I know. I'm. She seems a little bit nervous about this. And with that, she gives you a nod and disappears beyond the illusory wall. You can see the sort of warbling image of her. Yeah. You can see the warbling image of her beyond, stepping down the ziggurat stairs.
And I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Hey Jenner, how much time has passed?
Let's see.
Like total since we got in here.
Total. You're verging about 45 minutes. You've got about 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Okay.
Pass
I think.
one.
Yeah, and
Don't worry about it.
I also think the second major illusion is probably down by now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna recast it. Use my last third level slot.
Yeah, I mean you've got arcane recovery if you need to.
Yeah, I do not care at this point. We're trying to keep the charade up.
Yep. So I have to ask, since Hilbert himself didn't realize what he did the other casters realize what he did? Because I feel like that's important information.
You know what? Tanner, would it be alright if I thought about what Herbert did to try and probably figure it out?
You could make an Arcana check.
Alright.
Like,
Sorry
just
if
to
it's,
know what spell he casts?
Yes.
Because he didn't know he did it, and he hasn't voiced anything. So like all of a sudden, just like he did some utterances, and then poof.
But then he was also like, "Oh, I opened it."
It's like no, the door had like he thought he opened it normally. Was the inflection there? It's like,
Oh, I figured it out.
13.
13.
I don't know how figuring out spells works.
It seemed like a caster. Actually, what would Dejan know, Helbert?
Some magic can be used to create or erase matter, much akin to stone shape can move matter around. Maybe this works on a similar principle. Who knows? I don't know if it's 13's high enough in terms of identifying spells. I don't know the mechanics of that. Hey, Evan, rules lawyer, do you know?
What, for identifying spells?
Yeah.
I mean, it really kind of depends. Like, I don't think there's anything intrinsically stated, but I don't see why you can't do, like, 10 plus the spell level arcane check to figure out.
Yeah, I figured it'd be something along those lines, but I wasn't sure.
Let's see.
So I'll say you don't know the spell, but you know you did something. Sure. Because that's a fifth level spell. Yep.
I kind of figured as much. So he knew, he did something, but not exactly what.
Ugh.
So,
Sorry. I didn't mean to divert from that. It was just, I wanted to restate that he hadn't said anything about what he.
So what are you all doing while waiting for Tikalia?
Being quiet.
Sitting down.
I am taking.
Does anyone have
Absolutely
a robe?
nothing.
Does anyone have a robe or cloak that is somewhat similar color to the door, to like the stone?
Mine's bluish but covered in mud, so I don't think brown covers it.
Let me check my bag of holding.
I asked this thing, I don't actually check. So,
I do have a pound of 4 pounds of cloth.
As long as something... I mean, I don't... Good job, Takali.
Oh, honey. She ain't got much brains up there, but she's trying her best.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, worst comes to worst, it'll just take her more time to find them, which, you know, is risky, but...
Right now, we're risking it for a biscuit, and we got
No,
some results.
like something like even if it's like dirty or something, it's just something to put up so that they can't look into the shadows. It's like something kind of darker, like the stone's dark, and we're in a dark area in dim light. So like that already is working in our favor. So just having something so they don't see shadow on like where there shouldn't be shadow. Like that's going to stand out more than something that's slightly off color that is presenting a flat surface.
Oh,
Guys,
I have a very dirty bedroll. I don't remember how I got so muddy.
Did Takali just roll 2 nat 1s in a row?
No, I think that was an insight from one of the boys, and goddamn, she is lucky.
Let's see.
Insight against deception.
Yeah, but it's...
Other one.
Oh, that's her investigation.
Yeah.
No, that is Takalia. It's got the same modifier.
No, it's a different one.
Yeah, because her name's on it.
Different entity.
They all just suck.
God, these Dragon
So
Balls.
I'm
when did it
sitting
last?
I'm sitting this one out.
Oh no.
There you go. Goodbye.
But yeah, Herbert takes out like a very muddy bedroll. Like it used to be a color once, but now it's mostly brown.
Well, what is this what you were looking for, young lady?
You all hear a shriek.
Is it
not
a
good.
feminine shriek?
No.
It's the shriek you just heard.
That's
Oh, no.
the fucking third time in 15 minutes that cunt's bellowed out.
Alright,
Very nice.
can I see from my point of vantage up here?
Yes, you can see one of the large gloom beast that kind of perched atop this ziggurat here. As just
Would you go as far as to say with her at this point with her height that she has a vantage to see?
I already have advantage thanks to my goggles.
Yep, you can already see this. It's just disembarked from the corner of the from the corner of the ziggurat and is making its way down. In a swooping motion.
There's all this noise.
Oh boy.
What is it? What do you see?
Glad she's a monk. She can outrun and dodge anything.
Possibly we may have been got. One of the big beasts flew down to attack.
Burning sands. This. We just caught a break, and now this. Great.
Oh, wait, yeah, let me have a look, see.
Well, she's dead.
No, I don't think so. It didn't look like it hit.
Watch as the gloom beast flies back up once more, with the dragon lance upon its back.
Oh. What's going on? Please tell me it's not bad, Sayun.
Hold on. Was a dragonborn on its back or in its...
On its back, you can see the black armored dragon lance. Seems to be
It's the one
pointing.
with the dragon.
Seems to be pointing down towards the ground.
Alright. She may have been got.
Oh, okay, what do we do?
Whoa,
Hey!
that's not meant to hit all of you.
Hey,
Christ.
hey.
Fuck!
Undo that, please.
Please.
Yep. Let me go ahead and undo that.
God, I'm happy you actually have an undo button.
Oh, I think I'm hearing things.
Another bellowing shriek.
Oh, I'm hearing it too.
I feel very targeted for some reason.
Those of you who had frightened, just go ahead and delete that from your effects.
I'm okay.
No, I have double frightened. What the fuck? I'll have to get it off my sheet. There it is.
As you look on Sayun, yep, she may have been discovered.
We more help her. What is going on anymore? I don't remember.
Thou looks to Lizka as she's the one with the most active military experience by, I don't know, 2 centuries. She have been got. Do we go down to help her, or do we take the vantage point up here to attack?
Can Liska see anything of what's going on right now?
Yes, you can see Tikalia sort of disappearing around the corner here. With your tactical mind, it seems as though she's trying not to lead this creature and the Dragonlance towards you.
She's gonna look to Sal and just say, warp her.
Alright. But I'll need a clear line of sight to her. So, I go out to the corner here and do it. So,
You can just about see her sort of disappearing around the corner. You've got a fraction of a second. What do you do?
first and foremost, I'm gonna run out to the corner here so I can actually have a actual line of sight to her.
Yes, let me go ahead and give you that line of sight.
Do
Liska
note,
grabs Hurlbert before he can go out.
Hey, hey!
do note, Janner, I am not full upright running. I am still sort of crouched along the ground.
Alright.
So are you moving slower?
No.
Wait,
You know
you're
how
not-
you can walk while still hunched down?
Yeah, but you can't run.
I'm not
Okay.
running, I am walking briskly. Anyway, Janner, I still can't target her token.
Oh god damn it.
Just do a brief lift her up thing. There we go. Target.
Can you not see the Gloom Beast?
No.
Oh,
Probably
damn it.
because tears again. It's a nice thought. I think it's not so great practice.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let me just go ahead and...
Does she fail? Yeah, she fails. Yeah. I'm gonna yeet her up to the top stairs so she just vault in.
Alright, sorry, 1 second. My Chrome's freezing up a bit.
Oh no.
All those tears.
Yeah,
Can't handle it.
yeah.
Too many tears. It's too high.
Come on, Chrome.
I
This
believe
is
in
the reason
Chrome.
why I don't use you.
Firefox maybe.
Fuck's sake. Come on.
Yeah, I had to go into the settings to lower a bunch of graphic things.
It's Major Illusion maybe. No, but
Okay. Oh, fucking... You know what? Fuck it. Gonna go into Firefox.
alrighty. Do you wanna call like a bathroom break so you can get some time?
Yeah,
to
just head to the bathroom real quick.
Alright, everybody, smoke him if you got him.
All right.
I am going to grab a drink.
Right, I'm
Let's
just
go.
gonna
Let's go. It's just
pause
like
the
taking-
recording here. Unpause the recording. Okay, so you're doing teleport on vortex warp on Tikalia.
Yeah, landing about here.
And with that, zoom, boom, she lands here and just runs straight into the illusory wall, kind of bumping up against Angus.
And I will move along as soon as it's cast.
All right. I'd like, because you're doing this out in the open, Sayun, I'd like you to make another stealth check. You do still have pass without stress on you, so 26.
Get the mileage out of it.
I'm
So-
getting advantage because one of the fuck is it? I'm getting advantage from somewhere.
You have like boots of up behind or something. Both of them.
Yeah, boots to the satyr.
Yeah. Real handy though.
Gives you hooves.
And with nary a sound, you manage to sneak your way back into the small chamber.
Leska's gonna like point to where the claws are, the empty claws are, and then she's gonna be sitting there at the entrance looking out and keeping an eye on the giant fucker.
I only managed to swipe one of them.
Damn it.
The other
So close.
The other one was on the other night.
We almost got through this without combat. Alright.
If only that one dude hadn't rolled like 16. But that's the dice for you. They can be cool.
I am now out of second level spell slots.
Hey, you used them very well. Like those were expertly used.
Very well done. And with that, Tikalia kind of plops the other skull in place.
The sad thing is I can't target myself with vortex warp.
Fuck, is there any other way that we can do this without going out and about? Will Janner let us?
I have an idea, but it's gonna be a very big stretch.
I mean, it's either that or combat. Like, what?
Can Angus replicate the runes on the skull, on a different skull?
That would be
That's a good
interesting.
question.
That would be very interesting.
I know
That-
that.
Are you
I know-
asking me to carve the runes into a skull?
It's a far-stretched idea, yes, but
What are the runes?
well, you have skulls to look at.
That's why I'm asking. What are the runes?
Just go ahead and make a check with your rune carver's tools.
I'm asking, what are the runes? Like, what do they do? Is that what I need to figure out what they are? I'm not just going to carve runes if I don't know what they are.
This is just knowledge on these runes. What exactly they are, what they do. So this would be an intelligence check with your rune carver's tools.
We're trying to find them.
As you kind of lean close, kind of measure the runes on the cranium, trying to find out what they might.
I went with strength, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
No.
It's difficult to say what they might do, but you could possibly replicate them if you were exact to the exact detail.
I have no idea what these are or what they do.
I will turn and then more pointedly ask, but can you make them on a different skull?
But in the process of making them, something terrible could happen. You see, that might not matter because these might be some sort of soul binding rune, and it won't work. You know what I mean? And it takes a long time to carve these things, right? This isn't a fast, quick, and easy.
Question. Liska's keeping an eye on.
It's.
Sorry, Liska's keeping a big eye on this guy. Has he continued on to where Takalia was heading? Like, where is he right now?
He does indeed seem to be continuing on that direction, and you watch as he sort of barks out some orders towards the couple of knights who are kind of following his lead. Kind of points towards the temple.
Which temple?
The temple you're in right now.
But how would he know?
Doesn't seem to know exactly where you are. He's just trying. See, it seems as though ordering them to guard that place. Because you're
get out of this style combat, guys.
You're familiar with the sort of hand signals, standing guard.
I think you might be right. However, we can play things smart so the combat goes in our advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He watches the gloomwing seems the gloomwing creature seems to venture further off to the north, out of sight. Can't see from around the corner of the temple, but you hear the wings.
So, stick your head out, look for any other flaming skulls that might be around. Like, spot anything.
I'm just gonna have Sao step out, but she's poking her head out, more specifically.
Alright.
Like any bit of blue flame in the gloom and darkness.
There is the one down here that is still blue on my screen.
It is. Is that... So, it made it seem like that wasn't the same kind of flaming skull as the ones that we're using.
No.
At least, yeah. Alright. And these ones are stone, right?
Yes, they seem to be simply decorative.
Okay. Like, I have no idea how we were even supposed to come close to doing this puzzle. Like, normally. Okay, so... Yeah, does Sal see anything?
Do I?
Just go and make
Remember, the map is kind of fucky with giving me details.
Yeah, you could go ahead and make a perception check.
Ah, yes. Perception.
21. You do see here on the waist of one of the knights, of making their way around towards the eastern side of the temple. There is one skull sashed on his belt, the eyes flickering with blue light. And kind of make their way around there to stand guard.
Quick question: how heavy are these things? Are they like stone?
They're about the same weight as a normal skull.
Oh, okay.
Less than 5 pounds?
I'm going
Might be
to
mage handable.
I'm just going to double check the weight of a
A human skull.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay,
Game
here's the
Wire
plan.
says
We all
human
throw
hands.
like 5 mage hands at him, and he will be so baffled he will not notice the one stealing. We got like 3 people who can do mage hand here. It's crazy.
Let's see. Weight of a human skull. It's about 3. Let's see. About 3 pounds, maybe.
Nice. So even if you dial that up in density with wolf skull, it's still gonna come under the 5 pounds. Nice.
Alright, Sao is gonna look back to Liska and just go, I have an idea. Hold tight. And skedaddle skinoodle, I am going to
What's going on over here?
sneak out, look past here, not, I have to have a visual, but look past here. Can I spot him?
Yes.
Or do I have to go to the edge?
You might have to make your way to the edge, I think. Let's test visibility on this, just to see if it's being fucky. Yeah, try making your way to the edge here. Okay, so it's not
nothing
working.
down here.
Well, you do see, stood on the edge of the lower ledge here, a couple of these dragonborn knights, simply kind of looking out towards the east, just keeping an eye out.
Which one has the skull?
This one appears to have the skull.
All right. There's a line of sight. Nothing obscures my line of sight to him, right?
No.
All right. Time for a quick, thorough read. The skull is being carried.
Yep, it's being worn on a sash on his belt.
I'm gonna ask you now. Can I have my little jade serpent fly down, grab hold of the skull to pull it free, and then I can catapult it to myself?
That's a creative use of spells. Yeah, why not? This will be a sleight of hand check from your Jade Serpent. I'll say also a stealth check to get there.
Alright, let me just pull up the... where the goddamn is it? The homunculus thing, because it has its own stat block, actually.
Yes, you should be able to summon it from your ability.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, you've
Using sheet beam.
got a lot of stuff here.
It's more about finding the thing rather than.
Yeah, it's on top of that. So just go ahead and
to add.
30 feet. There you go.
So I can see it. Alright. Open its sheet. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, stealth check first.
Stealth check.
So 20. Let's see. Perception. EC 20. Nope.
No. Alright.
Little boy, sneaky.
Okay, so sleight of hand check as your Jade Serpent whips through the air, quiet as a mouse. We'll use that earlier perception check, and with nary a sound, the small Jade Serpent coils around the skull, very subtly detaches the latches and undoes the knots.
Without a sound, because catapult is somatic only, Sao will do a sort of grab and pull gesture on the skull towards her. And I'm not even gonna try and make the dex save. I'll take the damage if I have to.
Yeah, just go ahead and make
Still a spell that functions that way.
Well, it's a skull. Doesn't really have a dex. It's an object. You, without issue, pluck the skull free, and it launches towards you. You catch it in your hand. So let me go ahead and give you a rune skull.
Nice. Meanwhile, me and Serpent are gonna skinoodle back inside, and Sao will hold up the skull in hand.
You know, very gentle golf applause.
Alright,
Get out of the way
can't
so
actually...
you can die. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies on top of that last one. Liska's gonna like motion Probert to not stand in the middle.
Hey, Oh, okay.
I do not trust this thing. I'll stay back if I were you.
Oh, ancient mechanisms are very fascinating. I'm just going to scoot a little bit closer and take a look.
All right. Get to
I'm
the
not
wall,
going on
please.
it, it's fine. I'm just standing right here and I'm just going to look at it.
Liska's in the corner with her shield up.
Suddenly,
I'm
it's
gonna
full
pluck the skull in, and I have no idea how I actually do that.
Double click.
Just
I'm
It's because you're on it, is probably why. Maybe that illusion. Oh, there it is.
Ayo.
As you clonk it into place. Kind of wait for a moment. Wait.
Everybody make a con save.
Cold whips through the air. And... One second. Oh, God damn it. Come on. Come on.
technical difficulty.
Technical difficulties.
Quick, call the Dwarven hotline.
Just rusty hinges.
Hello, welcome to Stone Cunning Hotline. How can I help you? Aye, my lift is not working. Have you tried putting all the skulls in? I have put all the skulls in. That's how it's made.
Have you turned it on and off again?
Are you using shale or sandstone? It's like, why would I be using bloody sandstone?
So these are the questions we have to ask.
So chicken games.
Some people in less well-off regions have to use sandstone, sir. It's all they have access to. Well, it's not sandstone now, it's granite. Oh, well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put you through to somebody else for granite, sir.
Specialize only in Mesopotamian stones.
That's to recall.
Yes, Janner, I do see it. I'm just trying not to laugh too hard at the shit posting. Yeah. So adjusts her stance a little, but keeps an eye on the altar stone circle thing. Hexagon, technically. Yep. And waits.
Come on and look at Sour. She's looking around. And it's then that you all begin to feel some sort of vibration through your feet. Small pieces of rubble begin to dislodge from the ceiling, break on the ground. And the vibration begins to rumble through the chamber. Pieces of rubble skip across the ground.
Thou just looks to everybody else and just goes, well, this is not quiet at all.
This was how it was designed to be. I hate it.
I've seen better.
I only know what I only know what I've been told. Okay, I did not realize it would be this much of a, pardon my language, but arse ache to open up. And at that moment, she's kind of cut off as the entire structure begins to shudder.
This is like, how are we ever going to stealthily use this secret passageway?
We are all going to die.
I get the feeling we weren't supposed to.
I'm zooming out.
You watch the empty socket of the skull flare up with blue fire as a bright runic circle is scored across the centre of the platform.
Are we still being sneaky? That was a lot of shaking.
The runic sigil seems to pull at the cold flame in the skulls, sucking it away from the sockets of all 6 skulls. And the air runs cold. You can all see your breaths. As a cacophony of horrid wails fills the air. Spectral ribbons of soul energy shriek through the chamber. And screams of damned surround you. Clamouring for the lives they once had, now bound to this duty forever. The ethereal forms swirl around the chamber. Each time one might inadvertently pierce you, you can feel the sensation of a cold chill burning through your very essence.
I'm fine.
Did you?
I love that like Herbert's right next to it, and it's like, oh Herbert, you better be careful, don't be too close. And he's one of the few people who's saved.
Talia have disadvantage on her save.
She's unfortunately, she's a sorrowful individual right now.
She's sad.
I'm guessing I'm too far away to have it happen to me.
Yep, you ran severe.
Yep, you're way back there. Liska takes up 4 squares, so she was in range.
That is unfortunate for me.
Hey, keep it down in there.
He's like, clocks the skull.
You watch as
No, just like a little shovel tap with the hand. Like,
Hey, keep it down, you.
you watch as with a tearing screech, the souls are ripped away from the temple room and surge out of the open doors, and they hurtle across the air in spectral shrieks, suffusing the stone entrances to the other two temples. And you feel a rumble through the ground.
How is this secret again?
The apex chambers of the other 2 temples open up. The deathly wail falls silent as the souls of this place are expended at last. The way to the ruins are open.
Can you say that last bit again?
The way to the temples, the way to the sunken ruins are open.
Alright.
That was an experience.
I think my ears are ringing.
Cloud just gives a look to Angus, and then just, I'm quite happy you didn't try and makeshift the
I told you.
You were right.
Always leave it to a dwarf to know dwarven thing. Unless you happen to be a
Well,
special.
except apparently this door.
Oh, I don't remember how I opened it. I think I'm glad we got in.
Why a disadvantage?
I don't see disadvantage.
So Liska's gonna peek out of the doorway and
I
be
feel like I have to ask,
yeah.
how long has it been?
Yeah, at this point, it's worn off.
No, like how long
Is
has it been
pass
since we-
wall still in effect, or has Liska
Yeah.
just bumped her face against a stone slab?
Oh.
Yeah, that lasts an hour, Janner.
in here for now?
We had 15 minutes left when Talia did her shenanigans.
That was on the second casting, though, wasn't it?
Nope, I
sorry,
have
the
only
second
cast it once
casting.
and it lasts an hour. And
No, I
Dejan's...
meant the second casting of Dejar. Like Dejar,
Oh,
I think.
I used all 3. I did 3 castings. So that it would have dropped right now.
Yeah, Yeah, so about the same time, I guess that the pass wall would end, Dajar's major image would end, and we'd be soft locked inside the top of the temple.
Yeah. Oh, look, the door's back.
I mean,
What does the skulls disappear from the whatever?
no, they're still there, and it's well, funny you should mention that you did activate the temple, so.
Oh, look, the doors are open again.
Absolute kick.
Isn't archaeology amazing?
I hate it here.
So, I sent you something, by the way, Jenner.
Right, I had to reset it all because the sound was still playing.
Absolute
Have you sent it in? Oh yes, yes it was.
Well, congratulations, everyone. You just did Dark Shamanism.
Oh no, not again.
We've all broken the accord. Thumbs up.
Oh, that's. I mean,
Hey.
if it was that easy to do, then the court's really just kind of useless anyway.
I know what
Oh,
that
yeah,
is.
but you know,
I did nothing, I was just inspecting.
I know what this is.
didn't you put a skull in?
No, I didn't have any skulls. I had a skull.
He's
I
like
put
pulls out a
these-
dwarven skull.
Hey, no, this one I dug out of the ground. I don't think it's one of them spooky skulls.
Technically, Angus,
That's correct.
I put 2 skulls in, Liska put 2 skulls in. Then Talia.
Sal just looks around.
Point doesn't.
everybody.
Okay, let's not already the fucking semantics. I'm just saying that's a very fucking bad thing we just did. So
Oh yes, definitely.
let's be careful because we just did a huge amount of necromancy in the Morbog, burning and destroying like fucking what is it? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 souls. So
They were evil souls. Look how evil they were being.
well,
If anything, we helped. Like we did good by destroying evil.
Sal just snaps her fingers. Okay, everybody, we can have this talk later when we aren't dealing with, and she gestures out the east door, these fuckers.
My fucking point is, be ready for black spots. We just did a huge amount of concentrated necromancy in one of the worst places possible. A fucking ancient awakened ruin.
Yeah, it seems to be only when stuff dies that the black spots happen. But
Oh,
we
yeah,
will
right,
take
right, fine,
it
yeah.
into notice.
Oh,
So-
hello!
Yep, and as you walk outside, you can see attention seems to have been grabbed here.
Did you appreciate our secret entrance?
It
no?
was very secret.
Bad! Disadvantage.
Wait, what? Disadvantage? Why disadvantage?
What?
What?
It's like it's more than 20 feet away.
Oh,
Isn't it?
25 feet away.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh, yeah, shit.
So, I'm going to briefly go into what I imagine will be a short combat because they've already dealt with
Yeah, they've kind of
with
mostly
the
died.
flame skulls.
See, Liska holds up the amulet like, oh, we have finally done the thing as Morton Attacks commanded. Let's
the most shitty bluff.
Just,
Who's more detects?
I'm not even going to ask for a deception check on that.
hold on. I might roll a 20. Give me a second.
We have seen them roll ones.
No.
Yeah, no.
Fucking fortunate.
All right.
They can use them.
Oh god, why is the combat tracker green?
Yeah, it's doing that to me as well. I don't know what's
I
going on
closed
there. Tikali is going to make her way around here. Damn it! So much for stealth. And,
Oh, we were very stealthy until the ruins decided to make a lot of noise.
In with stealth. That was just a blatant, hey,
Going
hello,
to
we're
sort of
here.
dash across to here.
Oh, she's vanished.
So the two knights are gonna immediately begin charging upstairs. Oh, he disappeared. Whoop.
Hoisted by your own petard.
Yeah, so hoisted by my own petard. That means let me fucking delete those automatic bullshit.
They're using blink.
There we go. Okay. Gonna 2 attacks on you, Angus.
Sure.
From that guy, so multi-attack.
14 misses, 17 misses.
And that one
Only miss.
misses.
The fuck? Dang. Forgot how chunky it was.
I thought 26 was your AC.
No, he's attuned to the ring
27.
now, which gives him a +1 AC bonus.
Oh, you were saved by Ash.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. You would have been bonked him off.
I guess it fucking connects with him, but he's got like a flash of a red aura similar to a shield spell, and that's what deflects it.
And he knows,
I'm very red
that
outside,
Ash
so-
Bite just saved him.
Hell yeah.
The shame. Or the pride, whichever one he's currently feeling the vibe of.
Lovely shame.
Ronka, what you doing?
Oh lord, what am I doing?
Oh, that's awful.
I was just pointing out the door and being like, smash.
Well, I mean, shit, I guess I'm just gonna have to. Guess I'm gonna just have to rage. Yeah, 10 I don't.
That's yeah. There you go. As you whoop, down behind them.
Let's see. Close that menu. No, please fix. Let's see. No, that's the wrong one. Free action. Reckless attack. No, wait, I don't have to. Never mind.
No, you don't have to. You are flanking.
Misses. That is.
Nice.
Alrighty then.
Vijal, what you doing?
I'm up to here. Okay, I see that. I'm going to pull out my crossbow.
It's. Oh, sorry. I should have mentioned this earlier. That soul burn mechanic when you opened the temple. Those who failed would have had their max health reduced by 7.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
Glad
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
see
get
that.
that then. Being a wizard. Can't imagine being a wizard and getting less max HP. Sorry.
That sucks ass. Okay
Don't
then.
forget about
That's
Sally.
really good to know and to tell us.
Yeah.
Well,
now we know.
So here
how
we go.
do you do that on your sheet?
It doesn't automatically. It's an effect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jan's got always set up.
Here we go.
Don't shoot your friends.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Yep, disadvantage. You're blocked by some of your allies. It's got half cover.
Did you
Damn
just
it.
try and shoot? Did you shoot me in the fucking butt cheek?
No!
It just went wide. It's fine. Your butt cheeks are safe for now.
I can't do shit.
The armors of bucksheath are concave to the deflect projectiles.
That's
It's
it.
more to protect other people from the butt cheeks
All right,
than they did.
Severe's
the other way
gonna
around.
come here. Stand behind the altar. Going to look at this individual who's badly burned and bloodied, presumably from an earlier battle.
Don't fucking shoot us, buddy. You're already off tonight.
God damn it, Severe!
Severe, for fuck's sake. You're shooting through Herbert and Angus.
What's the disadvantage from it?
Yeah, he seems to be getting disadvantaged. So.
Well, why does he have disadvantage?
Is Jashar supposed to have disadvantage?
Don't know.
Because it's cover for shooting through an ally.
Yeah,
Well, that's just +2 days.
Yeah, that's just +2. Let me try something. Let's try Alt.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a normal attack. That seems to be automatically applying disadvantage from some fucking where, I don't know. Yeah, just go ahead and hit Alt or Control. Severe's turn. Sunken.
You know what they say. Hold on. I have to select the right version.
They say, hold on.
Oh god!
52 damage.
Got him.
52.
Holy. You
absolute beast.
you just don't see his body anymore. He is incinerated.
God damn!
Mr. Personal.
I was like,
Saab
Go
pauses for a moment, looks to her hand cannon, where the tip is just glowing red. It's just like, note to self: don't point this at you.
52 fucking damage.
Has everyone played Heart of Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking incineration animation of that.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
There's nothing.
Alright, is that
You
your
guys
turn,
just
Sagan?
That's I end my turn.
Oh, a hell of a turn.
What do you want your Jade Serpent to do? Anything?
I'm just gonna have it end its turn as well, because
Okay. Wilbert, it's your turn.
Oh, well, here I go murdering again. I mean, what? That wasn't in character. Just feeling the vibe. Alrighty, let's get a... What kind of like... 4th level slots don't have any spells in them, so I'm just gonna use... I got 2 of those. Freebies. That is Grunka. I do not want to target Grunka.
Please don't.
And once more, just weaving in between bodies and between people's legs and past their shoulders, just a swarm of magic missiles. And bonus missiles. There we go. I'm done.
Right, let's go.
This guy's just
Oh, here's a cat.
to...
Ew, kitty.
This is just going to... actually, before I do that, let's actually clean up the combat thing so I can do all this stuff. Gonna dash. And she's just going to...
Run all the way around.
Oh no, she's like... God, and I can't fucking see anyone because it made me go to 20 feet. Give me a second, I'll change that.
Oh, there you go.
Get
one of those auto elevation.
And then... Yeah, then she's just going to... she's just gonna... move down, doing like little hop downs because that guy's gonna be dead in like immediate, so she's just gonna kind of head on down, and I think that's her turn. So yeah, that's gonna be her turn.
Angus.
Alright, Angus, what you doing?
I guess all I can do is miss.
Yep. which is deflects it with his great axe.
All right, that's all I got.
Shot by shot.
You like my long turns?
I mean, longer than mine. You remember when you used to shoot a bullet and it did like...
Why is it still my turn? In that turn.
Alright, Tikalia. She's going to make a perception check. See if there's anyone still around. 9. Let's see, she's just gonna... You know, you guys have this covered, it seems. He's on the verge to... Looks like he's on the verge of keeling over any minute, and he's got that fight or flight reflex in his eye.
I mean, just watch this companion just turn into ash.
Yeah, that's exactly why. So she's going to sort of bonus action. No. Yeah, step of the wind. Sort of try to get to the temple before anyone else comes back from where she saw them flee to. And you can see her kind of looking towards the north frantically. We must hurry before they return. And let's see, that's bonus action to dash, action to... I think you can action dash as well.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. You notice she's also moving a bit sluggishly. Like she's exhausted. Alright, the Black Dragonborn.
So I was just slow turn aiming the fucking firearm with glowing tube
Yeah,
at it.
he's going to flee. Give Liska a wide berth.
Why? He doesn't know that she can snag it.
Did he disengage?
Yeah, he's going to...
There's also the fact that
I was just joking around. He'd probably try to avoid me just on principle for this escape.
Yeah,
Big lady in heavy
But
armor.
he does provoke from 3 people. So.
He does, yes.
Unless he uses action to disengage.
Well, no, he bonus action dash, action dash.
Action to... No, it's...
But you just said.
No, Tikalia bonus action to dash.
Oh, well, then I got it confused. I'm retarded.
They all look the same,
Okay,
man.
he's
Listen,
going
man,
to action...
I'm so fucking checked out.
He's going to action disengage, and you see he's rummaging around in his pockets for something. God, that's fucking difficult terrain. Okay. Going to break for it. Let's see. Total of... Why does he have a difficult terrain there? Okay.
I don't know, you're the one who placed it there.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Disengage. So you can see he's rummaging around in his pockets for something.
Oh, get him.
I guess I'm just gonna do it like a reaction.
No, you can't. He doesn't get
Oh,
it.
he's disengaged? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's almost like Tikalia should have killed him.
It's almost like I have to do it now. Hello.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oops. Yeah, I'm using the fucking reckless attack. I forgot about saying it.
And with that,
Okay, that's it. Okay.
crumples over dead.
Okay, good.
I couldn't see where he was. All I saw was a floating fire axe in the distance.
And you can see as he collapses, small stone falls out of his hand.
Hope we got him before he could use it.
Well, we didn't hear him talking.
It was either
What do you
use
mean?
action or disengage.
Hey, look at that, ruined skull.
You see a ascending stone topple out of his palm.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, look activated, or
It looks like it's not been activated yet,
okay, good.
but it may have been on the verge of doing so.
That's good. Then.
Let's go. Oh well, that was harrowing.
Oh, I'm so tempted to take the skull.
Do it.
You do what you want, buddy. You taking weirder things.
I'm sure. I mean, it's kind of weird because what he saw was like, oh, okay, there's like people in these.
Liska's going to like look around. It's like if any of them dropped. Did any of them drop sending stones?
Yeah, he was one over here. Doesn't look like you did it.
Okay, can you toss that?
Is that all you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
good.
like she's gonna hold up her hand like toss it to me.
Oh well, you just said toss it, so.
Yeah, but she held up her hand like, come on, man. Why would? She's just like,
yeah, I know. We're just gonna. He's not gonna toss it. He's gonna pick it up and it's gonna walk over.
Alright.
Insert vine of, can you toss me my keys? Throws printer.
Through his corpse.
I'll give you a sending stone in your inventory there, Liska.
Yeah. Here you go. I didn't actually have it in my inventory.
I think it's
so-
going to be a little bit loud because I had to reset it because of the sound. I'm just going to just...
Okay, where's this secret, not secret entrance then?
so Liska's gonna take the sending stone. She's gonna like shove it in Holbert's hand and say, like, tell them in the Draconic that they went, that the enemies or that the intruders went to the north of the temples, and that you're in pursuit.
Okay. And he'll just fumble with the stone a second, like an old person with a cell phone. And then he'll just like verbatim what Liska said, just obviously with the old man connotations.
All right, so go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh, I'm not good at those, but we'll try anyway.
Okay.
Our enemies, we're going up, north, and how do I work this thing? Yes, we're in pursuit.
There seems to be no response.
I'm sorry, Hilbert's not trained in deception.
It's fine. You had like a moderately decent chance of rolling like a 10 or above. So, so yeah, Liska will. Let's see. Is this? Oh no, because I'm still 30 feet up. Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten rid of the auto level things because those are annoying.
Nope. I've trapped myself in a wall.
All in all, it's just
Okay, there you go.
another brick and
There you go.
a
Liska
wall.
experience.
Why are there fireworks outside? Why did I do that in
Okay.
the Hilbert voice?
Where? It's weird. Okay, I was looking to see if there was any difficult terrain, but it's not telling me what's difficult terrain and what's not.
It should be highlighted when you go to drag your token.
Yeah, it is not, and I find that peculiar.
Oh God, everything's going wrong.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're
I'm just
done with this place
I'm just
now.
assuming the dark gray, like the dark black, is
Yeah.
is that. So yeah, Liska's going to motion, tell people to get up here to the upper floor, and then jump to her, and she'll catch people and set them down. So we don't
I'm
have
already
to
here.
walk
Hello.
across acid.
Oh. That makes sense.
I just turned caps lock on. Oh no.
No checks needed. You're able to jump over the gap without much issue because of the elevation, landing into Liska's
Find the
arms.
gap.
Angus is a little bit heavier than expected.
I've been eating a bit of your own meals, huh?
At least 2 helpings worth. I'm
Wouldn't
eating
that just
for an
mean
extra.
Wouldn't that just make it one helping?
Tell him. I'm eating for 2.
I'll be
Velen's
damned if
not
I'm
here.
going to stop. I'm going to change my portion sizes. He'll be back eventually. It'll just be a ball ache. So I'll just eat his food.
So yeah, with everybody, with Liska taking up the rear, just kind of herding everybody forward.
Okay, I'm going. Where are we going? Where am I?
It's follow where the blue dragonborn went.
Oh, okay. I what you do a blue dragonborn, I think.
You still do. She's
Oh,
right up
you're
there.
right. Now I know 2 of them. I think maybe 3. It's been a long time.
What's it been? 3 days he's been with us?
Okay,
Yeah, and one for each day he remembers.
obviously doesn't.
You kind of, as you pass Tikalia, you just hear subtle muttering of stupid fucking temple.
Now you should respect history, even if it's one you don't agree with, young lady. Oh, look, stairs.
Oh, this one's
By the
40
way,
feet
I
now.
can't, there I am.
Come on in, everybody. The ruins are fine.
I am lagging hard.
Nice and cool in here. Oh, it's just wonders for
Yep,
my
you
joints.
see what looks like a series of stairs that seem to descend into the darkness below. Seems that Tikalia says, seems that there are 2 entrances. There is this one, and the one to the south. So we have a choice.
Well, we're already at this one. What does everyone feel like?
Well, I mean, it will be pretty obvious where we went with the secret passage. So I think we're here. Let's do it.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Like that dwarven fellow said, there could be traps everywhere. I once lost most of my expedition on traps. Boy, I was young and reckless in those days.
He'll just mumble in the corner.
So who is going first? Because we need someone who can check for traps, someone who can see in the dark.
Thou can.
I think Grunker than Sao, because he has danger sense.
In case he trips something.
Yeah. And we need somebody meaty in front anyway, in case something gets tripped.
Alice is lagging behind because.
I'm actually having problems.
Hang on.
Yeah,
you have
can't
to
move.
set yourself to 40 feet.
There you go.
No, it automatically did it with the height. But
Yeah.
no, I'm having input lag.
Okay.
So
Are you
Sal
using the arrow
and-
keys or are you dragging?
Dragging. And it does it for both.
Okay, so Sal and Grunks are heading first.
May I make a
Yeah.
suggestion?
Mhm.
It's time, and this is a good start.
We did start late.
Yes, but it's time.
Yeah, just
All right.
It doesn't matter when we start, we have to end at the same time.
And I figure we're going to transition into a different scene once we go down these stairs, so...
I do think that this is a pretty cool place to stop.
Okay.
Because
Yep.
it's very suspension.
And also
Looking
technical
down.
difficulty.
Yeah, looking down on dark stairs.
All right then. So, as you look into the darkness below, the scent of mildew, damp moss, and a cold breeze emanates from beneath. As you look to descend, near the sunken ruins, Mortholm itself. That's where we'll end today's session.
Good job, everybody. We cheesed the puzzle.
Yay!
We would not
fun.
have done that. One
I
of
don't think
those,
we-
you turn this on, the other one turns off, and everything. No hints.
Yeah.
It's just,
I don't think-
oh my god.
I don't think we were supposed to do it stealthily.
No.
It was like
A quick question. Am I misremembering? Didn't she hear something open up to the north? Didn't she hear the door open? Somebody open the door?
No. You heard some sort of grinding of stone.
So to the north here, where we are, we heard grinding of stone.
Yes. No, so you when you first
Or was it the big ziggurat we were
Sorry,
just at?
I'm going to stop recording in 3, 2, 1.